Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. This will be an interesting day. I'm prepared. I've got my big boy pants on, maybe a crash helmet. I might need to buckle myself into my chair, see what happens. But here we are once again. Everything's looking fine. Beating the market again. We're back on course again, and I'm sure I'm going to get a barrage of questions, and that's fine. We are open to everyone right now. It's open, not just members. Anyone can ask me a question. I'll answer it live on the show. So let's get ready for a great day. We're investing the same. We are trading the same. We're doing everything the same, except I have a distance myself with my wife holding some trading positions. Okay, which will automatically be traded and invested in. All right, let's get straight into it. Who was here first? And good morning to all of you. Click subscribe and ring the bell. 9 of you unsubscribed last night. If you've seen the video, it just premiered a few moments ago. Go and check that out and tap the like button. As always, I'm here to help and support. Nothing's changed. In fact, I'm bringing you now even more. I've got more buying power than ever before, more army, more ammunition. Ranking number 1 now for about 9 different stocks, getting more information from Virgin Galactic. Everything is going to get better and better and better. All right, here we go. So let's go through our positions this morning and welcome everybody in. So here we go. We've got Ross E. Bop, afternoon all. Good afternoon to you. Bill, hiya Bill, how you doing? Mitch NL, hi all. Wonderful to see you, Mitch. John Granforth, good morning, Mitch NL. Good morning, Matthew Kelly. Rise and shine. Thank you for your comments, Matthew Kelly. John Granforth, new day. Yo, go, 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 says Mike. Absolutely fantastic. Yardstick, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, now then, just some moments ago, folks, I put out a very important video. I do want to point you to it. If you've just missed it, some of you may have missed it. It literally only premiered a couple of minutes ago, and you really need to see it before today's show. It will actually make life a little bit easier for you and give you the best service. So let me share with you what happened just some moments ago. It premiered literally just 13 minutes ago. Here is the information that you need. So I would strongly suggest, not for my benefit, makes no difference to me, right, whatever, 1 cent per person. That's what I earn on a video. It's not really for that. It's for you to find out everything you need to know leading you into today's show. So I'll give you the link for it. It's in the chat as well, pinned to the top, I think it is. There you go. Check that out. It's only 7 minutes long. You can come straight back. You don't want to miss that. It will answer all your questions and probably go, now I get it. All right. At least I hope so anyway. Great video. Keep it up. Patrick G, did you just watch it? I hope you left a comment. That's absolutely brilliant. Great. Jason Fallon, I've come to realise I'll follow you wherever you go, Martin. Appreciate you always, sir. Yeah, Jason, I know you said you're disappointed when you heard the news, but now hopefully you've just seen the follow-up video and it'll all make sense to you. And you will realise, and hope you'll realise, that I am here to help people more than ever. I can do more now. I've got more buying power now. I mean, literally everything about what I'm able to do has increased. I mean, look at my buying power now. Look, 93,000. I can spend 93 grand, just under 100 grand. That will be 100 grand soon, quite possibly in the next couple of months. So we are increasing our ability to, to really activate the market. Okay, good stuff. It's lovely to have you all here. Now let's go for all our positions this morning. If you've watched that video, you will now understand. Let me just have a quick look. And before we go through our positions, let's just see what we've got here. Because we went down, it's going back up again. Right, here we go. Let me share with you live. Let me click on this now. So we've just started the show. 52 people just jumped in. Let's have a look. You can see the views spiked. We had 15,000 views overnight. Went absolutely crazy. And the subscribers went down and they're coming back. There you go. Hey, Bill.
Bill Chin has become a member. Number 1.
For 2 years now as a silver member. So Bill has now got his red badge. Fantastic. So as you can see, those that left last night, 9 people left last night, and they're coming back. They're coming back. No surprise there at all. Right. Well, I say no surprise. That doesn't sound very good, does it? No surprise as in if they've watched the video, hopefully they'll understand. That's what I meant. But no one's going to be here more and be live more for Virgin Galactic than me. I'm committed. Nothing has changed. In fact, it's more than ever. All right, let's have a look. Bill says, "You legend, awesome stuff. Thank God, Martyn. Yardstick. Did you ever doubt it for a second? 2.5 years of commitment. What, just changed my mind? I'm not a YouTuber. How many bloody times? How many times?" Anyway, yes, Patrick G. Yes, I watched it. It's why I'm late to the live show. Fantastic. Really great. I'm glad you saw it. Afternoon, Martyn. I understand your decision and I support it. I support it. The biggest investors, by the way, do. I just want to point that out, by the way. It's actually the biggest investors with the most money in the stock actually do. The ones that didn't like it and the ones that unsubscribed actually are, well, some of them that I know it at least anyway, are the trolls and the ones who just scalp the stock or in and out like a blue ass fly. The biggest investors like MSK and Martini Racer and others, I could list a whole list, name a whole list. They all think it's great. So they get it. David Warren said, "Afternoon, Martyn. I understand your decision and support it. Keep doing what you're doing. It's great. If I win the Euro Millions tonight, I'll be investing heavily in you." Salute you, sir. David Warnes, can't thank you enough. What a great compliment that is. Fantastic. Thank God, Martyn, says Yardstick. Bill, your legend. What a buy. What's a buy today? Well, we'll go through all the stocks in a minute and we'll see what's moving and we'll bring you all the news. I can now bring you more information than ever before. John Granforth, congratulations, Bill. James, Bill 007, congratulations, Bill. 2 years. 2 years he's been a member as a silver member. Incredible. He was there on day one. T.O. Roll, hi there all. Congratulations, Bill. If you do all that for your subscribers, then maybe should do a poll and ask your subscribers whether they would rather see you buy shares or invite CEOs. Raman, I am assuming you haven't just watched the video. I've just put out the video. Let me be absolutely clear, and I said it in that video I've just put out. It's not wholly about CEOs. A few people have focused on that and made that the focus. The people that made that the focus didn't watch the whole video and haven't watched the video I posted 15 minutes ago. Simple as that. Simple as that. Anyway, you need to go understand that. It's not all about the CEOs. I know some people don't care, but you should care, because if I am able to interview the CEOs at the companies, you get to know what's going on behind. It's not going to be a CNBC commercial for those people. Not at all. What it's going to be is me finding out about the company and drilling down into the hard questions. And not only that, it's not just the CEOs, it's people that work at the factories, the CFOs, the financial officer, all of these things. And I can now find out more because I've separated my shares. I'm still heavily invested, just separate from what we have here on the screen and what I hold personally. There's nothing wrong with that. And as the channel grows and the business grows, I need to adapt with it, and that's exactly what I've done. All right, so anyway, if you do all that for your subscribers, then maybe you should do a poll and ask your subscribers whether they would rather see you buy shares or invite CEOs. I still own stuff. I haven't changed. I haven't gone anywhere. I mean, let's be absolutely clear, if in case there's any doubt whatsoever. I am in the market with $62,000 of my hard-earned money, not going anywhere, and my buying power has increased to $93,000. And as I've explained, my wife holds my trading positions. What do you mean? I'm not, I'm still here. Nothing's changed. Good morning, Sensei. John Granforce. You said you will reach the 1 million. Yes, I will reach a $1 million portfolio. Absolutely, I will. All from being here live with you on the show every day. Absolutely. My portfolio hasn't changed. There's not just some money rained in from the sky. There is my real money. You know the situation. You know my full-time job is YouTube. This is all I do. So yeah, I've got to get that to $1 million. And that's exactly what I will do. That's exactly what I will do. Hi, John, says Sensei Crypto. I would rather see you buy shares than some CEOs on your channel. Okay, as I say, I'm happy to do a poll for you because you are a member. However, it's not whether I trade or have CEOs on the channel at all. It's not just about CEOs. It's about the whole structure of my channel that I can do more if I am separated on the show. I can still have interest in these stocks, and I do. I've been up all night with Leah discussing this. But I have to be seen to be impartial. That's exactly what I'm doing. And the biggest investors with the most money to invest and risk understand that perfectly well. Let me have a look here. How will you reach the 1 million being out of individual stocks? How will I reach it? Because what I am in will hang on a minute. Jose Toledo donated $5.
Most honest channel, clapping hands. If they don't understand is their problem.
Thank you, Jose. Very, very kind indeed. How will I reach a million? Not being 1 million, being out of individual stocks. Look, my portfolio's still gone up today. Look, I'm up $224 today. My Roth IRA is up $111 today. So I'm still making money. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not, not making money just because I'm not individual stocks. Anyway, can I just be clear? I was pointing out all your stocks, not just space. Jason, I know. Absolutely, no, and I'm sorry if I've glossed over it. I know you are, without doubt, one of our, if not one of our best members of our show, and your support is just incredible to the show. And I understand that what you're saying. I'm just giving the highlights of it. I apologize if I didn't explain it properly. Through YouTube, assume won't be possible with the S&P TO roll. Won't be possible. Of course it is possible. Of course it's possible. Anything is possible. You can trade the S&P. Absolutely right. You could absolutely trade the S&P just like a regular stock. You absolutely can. If you just sit and do nothing, no, but you can trade the S&P all day long. Very, very easy. And I will do that if I feel it's the right thing to do. Niels, is everything in the S&P? No. What's in the S&P is the top 500 companies in America, which you could argue are the top 500 companies in the world. Good morning, all. Buckaroonie, morning, all. I have a new color badge, I think. Buckaroonie. Yes, you have a gold badge now. You've been a member for a year. Oh, no, you are yellow. Let me have a look. Hang on a minute. I think you are yellow. Let me have a look. That's red. It's hard to tell for me because I've got dark mode turned on. But yeah, you've hit a new milestone, and you'll have a free super chat there to share. So basically, you can't show us what you're invested in. So basically, you can't show us what you're invested in. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. First of all, all the stocks I show on the screen, I'm invested in. Absolutely. These are all the positions that I'm invested in. This is what I've got here, just not on this account. Palantir, you know I'm out of that at the moment. Gold, I'm out of that. S&P, I'm in. There's my position. Got $39,000. As you can see, I'm up today. I've made $381 since yesterday, so that's good. It's 100% of this portfolio here. 89 shares. So there you go. You can see that there. And that's the top 500 companies in the United States. Amazon, I'm out. Apple, I'm out. Next Era Energy, I'm in that. Enphase Energy, I'm in that. Coca-Cola, I'm in that. Nothing's changed. J&J in that. Back to my SPCE, and so on and so forth. So there you go. $5 super chat. Most honest channel. If they don't understand, it's their problem. Jose Toledo, thank you. I have big surprise for you today, Martyn. Gonna love it. Yardstick. Got a big surprise today. I'm going to love it. What's that all about? We want to see you buy stocks, Martyn. You want to see me buy stocks. Well, I do own stocks. And but I have to be impartial on the show now. And I still own 500 of the top companies in the United States. I can trade the S&P exactly the same, but now I can focus on your questions, your research, the reviews, the analysis, and so on and so forth. We can still point out what is the best buy of the day, what's going on. We can look at the movement of the stock. Nothing has changed. XRP is down 0.16. Matic is up 1.26. Bitcoin. We've got Sensei in the chat. Sensei might call in, actually. Sensei wants to call in, be on the show. He can discuss my positions and share his views. You can all call in as well. Cider Space, we're looking at that. That's dropped overnight, 865. We're still in there. Lilium NV, that has dropped. It's gone up. In fact, it's gone up a bit now, 3.34. Still in that. FFIE, Faraday, up 1.24. It's now 16 cents. More than likely, it's going to go bankrupt. Plug. At 249, it started to go up. Why is it starting to go up? Well, for the very first time, Plug is trending on YouTube, and that's down to my videos. So I put a review about Plug out. Hopefully you've all seen it, and it's number one on YouTube for the Plug Power search term. I did this one here. Plug, is it all over? I also did a review here, which is now showing on Alpha Spread. And look, it's done 2,000 views, 36 times my average. This is now trending on YouTube. And consequently, I was talking highly of the company. And the position has actually, Plug Power has gone up. A lot more interest in Plug Power now. If we go to the review, PLUG, Plug. I'll just go to it a second. Plug Power. Here we go. Let's scroll down. And you can see this is where I got my information from. And as you can see, the stock is now going up today. And there is my review. There you go. It got posted during the night. I've been up all night doing all of this stuff. So there you go. So good. Plug Power is now getting the attention it deserves. It's a good company. It was beat up. It had issues with financing. That's getting solved. And as you can see now today, Plug Power is on the move. Good afternoon, Henrik. It's the best and most exciting part of it. Popcorn lover. Okay, Dominic Webber. Hopefully you'll still find it exciting and entertaining. But most importantly, giving you very useful information, like my reviews when we pointed out to you Cider Space was a great buy, when we pointed out to you Plug Power at the bottom here, and now it's going up, is a good buy. We showed you where the bottom was on Virgin Galactic. We've done many of these things, and that will continue, and it'll increase. When you say 1 million, does that mean in your account? No, right here on this account, in front of you. What would be the point of saying I've got $1 million somewhere else? What would be the point of that? It's all going to happen here. It's going to take 10 years to reach $1 million. No, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely no, it's not. I can trade and earn money on YouTube and invest, and with my only income here on YouTube and trading the S&P, I will get to $1 million. Absolutely, 100%. It's going to happen. And don't forget, At any point, when if the situation changes and I feel it's right for me again to buy the stocks on the screen in front of you, even though I've still got them, if I decide to do that, I'll do that, and I'll tell you I'm going to do that. So things can change. Paul Stone, good morning, watching on Facebook this morning. Niels from My Money Is Always Working For Me to 94,000 buying power, LOL. $94,000 buying power. Why? Because it's not the right time to deploy it. My money is working for me. Admittedly, there's $94,000 there, but that doesn't mean to say just to entertain you, Niels, I'm going to jump in and buy at the wrong time just to entertain you. As much as I'd love to do that, that wouldn't be very clever. I'm dumb, so forgive me, Jason Fallon. Not at all, not at all. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. Dawn Potterus, hi all. Dawn, I hope you saw the video. It explains everything before the video started today. The live stream, there is the video in the chat. Please go and check that out. Rallo, that was the best part of the show, was building the trenches with you and the family. We're still doing that. We are still investing. We have got the Rallo 1 the Rallo 1 stock challenge. As you know, Rallo 1, you're going to be in charge of that. It is the ICAD. We're going to do a full review for you. Dawn wants a review for you as well. We're going to study the stock. We're going to give information on the stock. We're going to vote when we sell it. Absolutely. I will be totally with you all the way. I just have to be impartial. So my information is even more unbiased than it ever was before. But I'm here with you exactly the same. Anyway, orange is 6 months. 6 months, Buckaroony. Okay, thank you for explaining. I can't see it that clearly because it's in dark mode for me. All right. Oh, yes. And you can. Oh, yes, you can with trading the SPY. I thought you were just going a hole. No. When did I ever say I was not going to trade? When did I ever say I was not going to trade? If I want to trade the SPY or the S&P, I absolutely can. Absolutely can. And I've got $93,000 to do it. So don't tell me that I can't get to $1 million, and don't tell me we can't get to 10 million subscribers, because both of those things are going to happen. We are doubling our rate of growth every month. Someone said to me yesterday, I think it was Ed Spitzer. He went, "Come on, Martyn, you're not doubling every month." And then I said, what I said, Ed, was doubling the rate of growth. And he went, "Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't read that part." That's it. You need to read the details. Okay? So I know we're going to get to $1 million. I know we're going to get to 10 million subscribers. There's no doubt about it. I'm not going anywhere. We are now at an explosive time in history. We are going to see space. We're going to see space take off with Virgin Galactic. I still believe it's going to $100. That hasn't changed. Otherwise, I wouldn't hold it externally. Also, we've got AI exploding with Apple and Microsoft over the next 2 years. We've got Tesla exploding with Dojo. More importantly, the licensing deal with Full Self-Drive. All of these things I am in. Nothing has changed. So we will get to $1 million. Right. I'm still here. If you keep doing good reviews, I can still make more informed decisions. Absolutely right. Why do you think, and I proved it this morning on my most recent review, we have never done plug before. We don't rank for plug. And in one day, we are in incognito #1 on plug. Third in the overall list. And Plug Power, their channel is #1. I'm #3 already, because our reviews are being seen and shared by the right people. And look at that. Look, this This has got more views than my Virgin Galactic, most of my Virgin Galactic views, and I rank number 1 for that. It's because the reviews are very, very powerful. They are useful, and they help you make informed decisions. But remember, my priority is to give you information, bring a community together, and so you make money. It's not about my portfolio. Even though my portfolio will be $1 million, it's not about my portfolio. It's about the service to you. Right, where's Sadu? And where's Sadu? And we're not selling. That's right. Here is Sida Space. Opportunity to buy Sida Space today has dropped. It's now a good buy again at 865. Interesting time to be in the stock again this morning. 865. Martyn, can you make me a member in Discord? Mitch NL. Yes, of course I can. You need to go into Discord, into the welcome all, and I will upgrade you. Let me give you the link to Discord. It takes 10 minutes if you've not done it before to get through the time security. There we go. Discord. There is Discord. Let me go into Discord right now. Where am I? Okay. Discord. Is this you? Please confirm that this is you in YouTube. I'm sure it is, but just confirm this is you. People pretend to be you. So once you confirm this is you, I will be able to upgrade you, okay? So just confirm this is you. I see you've got the same name, which is very, very important because we always change the nickname to match up to YouTube so everyone knows who you are. Mitch NL, can you just... I'm confused as well. Do you still want to get up to date with PLTR? Yes, it's me. Great, here we go. So let me do it now. Right, roles. Member, add as a friend. You've got 1 minute to accept it because I don't want you getting lots of people spam you, and they will. But so there you go. I just need you to accept the friend request. You've got 1 minute to do it. Add friend. Otherwise, I'll delete it. You are now a member. Look, you see, you're a member. You can now see all the private channels here for the members. Breakfast bar, stock news, crypto news, and so on and so forth. Have you accepted the friend request? Remove friend. There you go. You've done it. Fantastic. All right, we're up to date. Thank you very much indeed. We'll come back to the breakfast bar very shortly. Okay, just kidding. Hope your plan works. Rooting for you as always. Niels, thank you. Hi, Martyn. Don't think the S&P is a bit too high right now. It is. Why do you think I am not spending $93,000 on it? Why do you think I'm not buying $93,000 on it? Remember, the S&P is made up primarily, well, not primarily, but Apple and Microsoft are the two top positions. Tesla is down about 1.7. So right now, they're all too expensive. I've simply just transferred my account, so it's there ready to go. That's all. I've got $93,000 to buy, but I'm not going to buy now. That would make no sense. I'm not here to crash my portfolio just to be entertaining. That would be ridiculous. You want to see me succeed, and you succeed with me, not me go to zero and bankrupt myself. Hi, Martyn. Do you think S&P is a bit too high? Yes, I do. The show, popcorn lover. What does that mean? Has the BT sentiment changed again, Sensei? What is today? Maybe we can get Sensei on the phone. This is ridiculous. Doesn't care about the members. No longer transparent. Buying shares behind the scenes. Mohammed Kahine. Here's Mohammed Kahine. He's not even a member. There we go. Look at this, everybody. Mohammed Kahine is in the house. I love it. I knew the trolls would come out. Mohammed Kahine is not even a member, and he's saying this is ridiculous, doesn't care about the members. What are you talking about? I answer every single person's question. There's no YouTube channel in the world that will answer everyone's question, including trolls that aren't even members. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is, I am showing you all my trading positions here. I'm sharing my money, my balances with you. I'm doing reviews for you. I'm bringing you the news. I'm purely now being more impartial because the channel has grown, and for it to continue to grow and continue for me to provide the best information possible, I need to do it this way. This is now a higher level of service to you, and of course, because you're very upset because I wouldn't buy I wouldn't say Tilray was amazing, because I wouldn't say Tilray was amazing. You decided to turn against me. Well, I'm sorry, Tilray is at the moment rubbish, and I'm saying it to you now. So don't try to come in here influencing the show and getting me to say Tilray is great, and then saying and trying to bribe me with 10 $500 super chats, folks. That's what he said, by the way. He wanted me to make a video to say Tilray was great, so I would then, in return, he would give me 10 $500 super chats. You can't blackmail me with money. You can't do it. It's impossible. You can't offer me $1 million to change my policy and my principles towards my viewers. So I am all about the viewer and you're a member, and you're not even a member. So don't talk so ridiculous. And you said you'd never come back, but yet here you are today, filling your boots with all of this. CNB, hang on, your CEO interviews are terrible. Unbelievable. Your CEO's interviews are terrible. You've not even seen one. You have not even seen one. We have only done one. So when you're saying your CEO interviews are terrible, that shows me you've not seen one, because you're saying scenes. My interviews. I've only done one. So that proves you've never seen it. So that's an absolute load of rubbish. CNBC asks much better questions. You just kiss their ass. That's ridiculous. That's the very opposite. What CNBC do is kiss their asses because they are paid guests. However, on my show, I am respectful to my guests, but I ask them the hard questions. How dare you say something so ridiculous? Because if you'd actually watched my review of Jeff Boots, you will know I did something that CNBC or Bloomberg or Jim Cramer would never do. What did I do? Can anybody remember what I do? I actually drilled down on Jeff Boots going bankrupt. I did that. You found out that Jeff Boots is the CEO of Diversified Mineral Group, the gold mine that we've invested in. I drilled down and we spoke about his bankruptcy. You would have not heard that on CNBC and Bloomberg or anybody else or Jim Cramer. I exposed more and brought more to you than anyone. So what you have just said is completely and utterly ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And that makes you sound ridiculous. So take your $500 and your 10 $500 super chats, $5,000, and try and blackmail somebody else. You will not get it here on this channel. Niels, 500 super chats to change the new format. Plonker, can someone block him? No, let him do his thing. Let him bury himself. I don't watch your show to learn about Virgin or other companies. I love to watch you invest and to hear your strategies. You still will, but that's just me. You have different audiences. can't make everybody happy, Bluefin. You're absolutely right. You can't. It's impossible, right? You need to know this channel gets me through tough times. It's all passion with Martyn. We care so much about this channel, and I hope you never stop. I will never stop. I'm not going anywhere. Absolutely not going anywhere. Don't marry a stock. Absolutely right. Don't marry a stock. Don't be invested like it's your best friend. You should get a mullet, Martyn. A mullet? What's all that about? Good afternoon, says Gulam. Have you seen Spirit Airlines popping in the pre-market? I haven't, and I can review it for you if you remember and request it. I know that's a great point. That's why I told you when invested everything in S&P 2 weeks ago as well. Absolutely right. We were arguing if it was right to hold cash or invest in the S&P. This is purely a marker position. Even though I've got nearly $70,000, it's just the beginning. I'm looking at $1 million. This is just a marker position. All of my income from YouTube will come in and build up my cash and wait for the right time. Who knows? I could spend 100 grand today or 93 on Virgin Galactic if it was the right thing to do. The money is there. Don't get me wrong. Wait. So you will buy individual stocks again if you want. So you will buy individual stocks again if you want, but they won't take that away from the whole reason you're doing this. Sorry, just a bit confused. Not at the moment, Sensei. Not at the moment. I'm going through a transitional period at the moment. Not going to do that today or tomorrow or next week. I'm just saying the door is always open to any possibility. That's all I'm saying. Any idea what platform I can use in Mexico to invest in to do? Would someone please answer Yoel Padilla's question? Wade Van Isa, I'm still here. Keep doing good reviews and I will be able to make informed decisions. Exactly. That is what it's all about, so you can make money. It's not about how much money I make. Good day, good people. Oh, by the way, is Mike here and the former and the original members? I've got a very important announcement about Eric B. I've got a very important announcement about Eric B. Yes, it's me, Mitch. Well, we've done all that. Martyn, congratulations. All the biggest investors get it. And we've actually got Martini Racer in the show who had $460,000 shares of Virgin Galactic. He gets it. He totally gets it. And he is here today. He sold some to buy Sidder Space, as you all know. Martyn, congratulations. Members must understand that your channel is about reviewing overall companies for members to be able to make investment decisions. It is. And yesterday, at Tim Rogers' request, I made this video, and it's a very important video. Margin call. Now then, let me explain this. We do not rank for avoid financial disaster, understanding margin. We rank for Virgin Galactic. However, because the show is now growing and expanding and more people are watching, I was able to get a video with no search term at all that I rank for to be seen so far by 472. That's a bit out of date. It's more like 600 now. That's phenomenal. That was a really important video. A really important video. And the people that have watched it 25 times more than normal. The people that watched it, loads of comments, learned a lot about margin call. That's the power of what the show is all about. That's a really essential video. You have to watch that. And of course, you know, some people watch the first second of it and think they know it all. They don't. I get down into some very important things in that video. So that's, again, the importance of the way we're doing the show. So thank you, Tim, for pointing that out. I appreciate it. If I had 93,000, the whole lot would be in Tesla for a year. There we go. Well, maybe I'll buy Tesla all of a sudden. Who knows? Things can change. The door is open. Felix Corona, good morning. Any position taken? Marius, no, I've not traded anything yet this morning. In my opinion, transparently being a stock owner, say of Virgin Galactic, and then reporting on it as less difficult conflict of interest attached to it than being out of the stock and depending on interviews. T.O. Roll, let me understand that again. In my opinion, transparently being a stock owner, say of Virgin Galactic, and then reporting on it has less difficult conflict of interest attached to it than being out of the stock and depending on interviews. I'm not really sure I understand your question. Could you rephrase it? When you've got skin in the game, you're much more likely to point to red flags. Otherwise, you want to hold on to the gigs. I'm not sure I understand what that means. T.O. Roll, no. Absolutely. Just the way I exposed Mohammed Kahain a few moments ago, who came in and tried to talk a lot of rubbish, I will do the same thing for any stock. If there's a issue with it, I can say there's an issue with it. And I will tell you, I will review it. I'll analyze it. I'll get on the phone to people who work at the company. I'll get on X and speak to people. So no. Did Virgin Galactic respond yet? I will be speaking to Virgin Galactic later on today. Yes. Information coming up. Yes. I will be speaking, I repeat, to Virgin Galactic today. So yes, more information for you will be forthcoming. Absolutely. I will keep you updated. Diversification is protection against ignorance, Buckaroony. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Niels. Hi, Crag. Funware announces pricing of 5.6 million registered direct offer. I don't like the moany voice rants, Martyn. Take a chill pill. I'm sorry you don't like it, Popcorn. I'm doing it so people understand exactly. I'm not moaning. I'm not moaning at all. I'm pointing out the facts and the fiction. Okay? Facts and fiction. You've not been here long enough to realise Mohammed Kahain actually is not an actual technical troll. Trolls don't have any influence at all. They just talk rubbish. They haven't got any shares. They're just going around talking nonsense. Mohammed Kahain actually has had a lot invested. He was a gold member for a long time. He spent a lot of money on the show. He gave me lots of super chats. This is not a troll. He has lots of money and he invested heavily in many stocks. The point is, he then thought he could manipulate the show. And my job is to call that out, Popcorn, not just to ignore that. That isn't an ignorant, pointless troll. That is somebody who has a lot of money who tried to use it to influence the channel. That is important. Craig, a golden opportunity to anyone not in the stock. I added more on the drop. So there we go. Craig has pointed out today about Funware. Martyn, we all know the true person you are. Trolls have nothing else better to do. Thank you, Patrick. Ignore the trolls. Tea time makes it all right. Oh, yeah. Where's my tea? I think Leah just brought in some tea. Oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I heard a tap on the thing. I thought it was. I've got my original early morning tea. This isn't my branded mug, but it'll do for now. All right. Martini Racer, don't feed the trolls. Well, as I explained, there's a reason why I mentioned Mohammed Kahain very specifically. Morning Martini, here he is, the biggest Virgin Galactic investor. Now let's look at Virgin Galactic. We are green today, up 0.52. We are days away from the flight. We're going to cover it live, even more detail now than ever before. Okay, we're going to cover it live. We're going to hopefully get some further information. Hopefully Paris Hilton, if maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger is on board. We are doing everything we can to find out. I'm here driving. Okay, I'm glad you're here, Mike. I wanted to let you know. Eric B is with us. We all thought perhaps the worst could have happened. Eric B is with us. And he messaged me yesterday, one of our original members who we lost contact with overnight, and we were really worried that something had happened to him. And he's fine. He said he sent me a private email, so I can't divulge what he said, but he's had a few issues. But he watches the show every day, which is incredible. He watches the show, so I'm bewildered why he never reacted to what we were saying, because we were so concerned for him. But nevertheless, he is fine. He is okay, and he's watching the show every day. So hopefully I'll find out more, and we might even see him appear. But the good news is he's with us and alive. We really thought something bad had happened. Farewell. I'm selling all. Was your statement, Martyn? I'm so confused. Are you putting it into the S&P? Daniel Dennehy. I am fully invested. You need to watch all the videos. It's very, very simple. People just don't watch. I put a video out and they watch the first 10 seconds and go, I know it all from the thumbnail. There is my real money, $62,000. I've got more money here. All my money is here. There I've got $93,000 in my buying power. I've got more money, more buying power than ever before. And my portfolio, again, is up today. So everything is better and stronger than ever. The information, if you watch all of it, is here in the video I put together for you. There are two. There is one that came out last night. Farewell. You need to go and watch all of it. It's only 7 minutes. Please do. And then this morning, there is the update. The reaction to what you said and the further explanation behind it. Okay? I've been up all night discussing this with my wife, Leah. All right? So there you go. The information is there. I am all in. There's more information, more service, better quality. I'm doing more, not less. Good morning, Crag. Hope Eric B is okay. He is. He is. He says he is. I got an email from him. Hi, Crag. On a side note, just wondering how many of your investors followed you and sold space. That would be a very interesting poll. Well, Virgin Galactic did dip. It allowed everyone to get a discount on it, if that was the case. Shall we do a poll? I don't think it's a poll that should be on my X account. We'll do it just in here. Did you... Okay, here we go. AI. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, I've got to just check. I've just got to check. We can only do polls for members. Sorry, AI. It's a members perk that we do polls. So if somebody else asks the question that is a member, I can do it. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. It's one of the perks of the membership, okay? But it'd be interesting. Thanks for the review on margin. It did. I did it to help people and members, educate them. There you go. So thank you. That was a very important video, and thank you for your sponsorship to make it. There is the video, margin call. You really need to watch it. And it's the last 15 minutes when I really explain some detail on it. Remember, I went bankrupt in the past. I know what it feels like. And I lost everything once. Only once. I make mistakes once and learn from them. Otherwise, they weren't mistakes. They were oopsie-doopsies. If they're mistakes, you learn from them. Oopsie-doopsies, you keep doing over and over again. Got to learn from stuff. John, thanks for the margin request. Cleared up a lot for me. There you go. Look at that. How wonderful is that? That's the very point of the show. Right there is what the show's about. So you make money, you educate yourself, but not just that. You're entertained. You have a family, a community. Soon, because of John Granfor's request, by the way, I'm accelerating, moving to a 24-hour service, 24-hour live chat. When I'm off air, there'll be a stream running 24 hours a day so people can talk to each other, support each other, ask questions, share information. John requested that a couple of days ago, and it is something I've been working on for a while, but it is coming. It is coming. Jenny, congratulations on 2 years, Jenny. The return of Mohammed Kahain. Yes, I'm here. I'm driving in the snow. You be very careful. Can't read comments. I'm buying Neo today. I wouldn't buy Neo. Always done well with this company in the past swings. I don't like Neo. I can happily review it for you. Buying more Tesla, SoFi, and Enphase. Let's look at what now. We've got 10 minutes before the bell. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla is a buy right now, most certainly. But remember, we have got earnings week starting on Tuesday. Why all these drops are coming is because we've got the earnings on Tuesday. And it starts with J&J, and we're going to cover all the earnings. Is that tea or coffee? Coffee, lovely. My coffee's arrived. Thanks, Leah. I've got it. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Leah. Okay. Yes, we've got the earnings season starting, and let me give you the information of what we've got coming up. We have got, and we're going to cover all this on the show. We have got J&J on Tuesday and Microsoft. The day after, Wednesday, we got Tesla, NEE, Google, Amazon, Apple, CVX, McDonald's, Enphase, Kenvue, Coca-Cola, Hood, Walmart, Rivian, Space, Rocket Lab, Plug, FFIE, Fuel Cell, and To-Do. I will be covering all of those live events, all of those earnings. Again, I'm bringing more and more information for you. WHI is buying Space. Afgorilla, Space is going up today. So are you still holding Space, Martyn? I've explained it. I'm holding all of my positions externally through my wife, Leah. Yes, I've explained all of that. I'm not going to go into any more detail on that. That's Leah's private account. So glad I bought a lot of PayPal last week. Now it's paying off big. 62,000, a lot of Plug Power shares to buy. Now, Plug is now trending after my review. It's not had much attention on it. An analysis I did on Plug has alerted people to the fact that Plug is actually a good investment and this price, and I like it. And I pointed that out in my analysis, and it's trending, and it's the #1 video now on YouTube if you type in Plug Power. All right. You should change the name of the show to The Manic Investor Martyn. The Manic Investor Martyn. Something new at Nikola. I've not. I reviewed the stock a few weeks ago. Not done it recently. I could do it again if you request it, if you are a member of the channel. All right. Do the poll, Martyn. There we go. Fight Channel, one of our members has asked me to do a poll. So I will do it here on YouTube. All right. So start a poll. So let's have a look. The question was asked by one of our viewers, one of our guests. Did anyone sell Virgin Galactic because of my video? My prediction is no, because I've said it's a great buy at this value. It's undervalued. I don't see why anyone would have sold, even though I haven't gone anywhere. I've still got it. I've just moved this portfolio out of it all into one, so I can now be impartial on the stocks, even though I'm still in exactly the same. So I don't think anyone would have done, but maybe you did. Did you sell your SPCE after my video? Okay, I don't think so. I don't think I'm that important or that powerful enough to do that. But let's see. You want to know the answer to the question? Now we're going to find out. Looking forward to 24-hour chat. Thanks, Martyn. I think it will be a very popular service, and again, I can now provide that. Yeah, I'm finishing that up. Amazon as another day, as another layoff, cutting costs while growing revenue. They may want to turn profitable. Mike, you're red. Yes, Mike has a red badge as well. Yes. May I add a suggestion for the 24? Yes, you may. 24-hour chat, Martyn. Maybe some classical music in the background, Mozart, etc. I don't think it's copyrighted. Okay, I will take that consideration into consideration. Thank you very much. Marius, thank you. You're very welcome. Do a stripper poll. AI, Martyn, you are a perfect candidate to be associated with space. I can now do a lot more with space in my new position. Absolutely. I'm talking to Virgin Galactic today. Absolutely. I still want to work for Virgin Galactic. Still want to do promoting and customer service. Bring the information to the world. Believe I can do a better job. Thank you very much indeed for that comment there. You have that Star Trek look. I'm surprised management doesn't see that Star Trek look. Wonder why they don't correspond with you. Well, they have spoken to me. They've just gone cold again. But you know, I'm still optimistic, and I'm not going to ever let it go. I'm never going to give up. Never going to give up. Who is Martyn fighting next on the Fight Channel? I don't have any space or anything else, says Bill. That's going to be a painful if there's a big name flying. That's going to be painful. What, to see it pop up without me directly in it? No, I'm still in it. So, not at all. I was thinking of Mohammed Kahine. Yes, Mohammed Kahine probably be flying. Absolutely right. Anyway, we got just a few minutes to go before the bell goes. Let me have a quick sip of coffee and let's get ready to ring the bell. Now then, let's see if those 9 subscribers have come back. Shall we have a look? The 9 subscribers. Out of 2,000 people that watched it, only 9 unsubscribed. Only 9. And I shared that with you earlier. Right. There is 248 in the show. We are a bit down this morning, but that's perfectly okay. We're at 15,000 views. So we're, again, views are going up every day. We're doubling our rate of growth every month. 14,193. 14,193. There we go. That's 8. That's literally everyone's come back. Or it's new people, I don't know. But there we go. You see what I'm saying? It's the right thing to do. You know, stay the course. You know, not be put off. You know, we're doing the right thing. We're absolutely doing the right thing. Let me have a look now and see if any of you watched that video I just put out. I just put out the video from my wife. Let's have a look. Wow, this is great. This is the evidence right here. Why it's so important. Why it's so important to stay the course that I have set. There we go. Here is the video that I put out this morning explaining it. And look, it gained 3 subscribers in the first hour. It only came out 45 minutes, 344 views, and 3 subscribers. People have come back. They understand now. So it's the right course. Thank you very much for your support. We're on the right course. We're not changing. I know exactly where we're going. I know exactly where we're going to drive this this business, this family, this army forward. Right, here we go. 2, 1, here we go. Here we go. Now then. Virgin Galactic at $1. Sorry, 1%. Let's watch it now. There you go. Now, what did I say? I said in the poll, no, people would not have sold. Only 19% did, 81% didn't. Exactly. I am not surprised. And I would imagine the ones that didn't sell, the 81% that didn't sell, were those that know the stock, understand the stock, and understand what I was saying, had watched all the videos. I am very confident of that. And that's what I said, and I was right. 82% now. So there we go. I was right. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Let's get ready. Nothing goes away. Everything gets better. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The year is
The bell has now gone. Let's see what's going on this morning. Are you in? Are you out? Let's get ready for another great day. The overall portfolio is up. We are up again today. We're not beating the market now, are we? Can't say that anymore. But we're making money. We're growing. Our buying power has increased. It's the highest it's ever been. Everything is moving forward. Here we go. Virgin Galactic has taken a bit of a drop. We're days away from the flight and we're going to cover it. It's a buy now. It's undervalued. Palantir is too expensive. Too expensive. I'm not touching it in my external accounts. Gold is a buy. It's going to be 40% this year. I like it. The S&P, way too expensive. Way too expensive. Why have I got it? It's just my market share. I'm going to be taking this portfolio to $1 million live on the show and 10 million subscribers. I am not using my $93,000 to buy the S&P today. It's too expensive. There's earnings season just a few days away. Amazon, too expensive. Down it goes. Earnings next week. Apple, too expensive. Down it goes. Next era energy. We've got issues right now because of interest rate scares. Are the interest rates going to come down in March? No. Late spring, summer. I've been saying it consistently for a year and a half. Nothing has changed, but the market has spooked out and they have downgraded. Okay, Enphase Energy also going down. Why? Because of interest rates. Nothing has changed. Coca-Cola going down right now. It's a buy around $59. Absolutely $80 within 12 months. J&J going down. It's a $200 stock within 12 months. Jim Cramer talks rubbish. Kenvue going down. The markets are going down. Chevron, despite what's going on with the Middle East, oil is going down. It's a concern to do with supply. Okay, very, very important. Tesla, it's down at the moment. It's a good buy. It's still expensive though, and we'll cover how expensive it is very, very shortly. But it is expensive. Rivian just follows Tesla at the moment. McDonald's is always a buy because you cannot overpay for land. What about Google? Google, we've got the earnings next week. You could buy this on the earnings. Let me just bring the volume down a little bit. Is that better? Is that better, Bill? Is that better? Hopefully it wasn't too loud for you. Microsoft, it's too expensive. It's on the way down. Walmart. We've got the earnings coming up in a couple of weeks' time. Tilray Brands, it is right rubbish right now. Turn it louder, Bill. Robinhood, it's still a 4X, but because of interest rates, it's scaring the market right now. IonQ, too expensive. I'm not buying it. Rocket Lab, we've got the flights, but it's selling off because of interest rates. Plug is a buy at this level if you've got the balls to wait for at least 2 years. It's going to take a while to build this company back up again. FFIE could easily go bankrupt now. Lilium NV, it's a good time to buy it, 83 cents. Sidus Space, 831. This is a time to buy it as well. Bitcoin is down slightly. All the excitement around the Bitcoin ETF is now gone. It's gone back down. I still think it's going to go down to 15,000. Sensei will give you more information on Sunday on his show. Polygon up 0.34 and Ripple I still see as a $7 token. All right, okay. Let me pick up a couple of questions I may have missed. I'm waiting for government shutdown to buy more, and that's when people start to sell more and the position will drop. Indeed. Thanks for lowering your background music. It gives me anxiety, Phoebe. Sorry about that. We've got Phoebe in the house. Phoebe, we've got 99% of our viewers are male. Very few of our audience are female, and I apologize if you are male. But is that are you a lady in our show? Would love to welcome you in, Phoebe. Everyone say hello to Phoebe. We've got a guest here today. Peter Tosh, yes, this was kind of weird, man. Right, as Virgin is going down and after losing his arse on margin for plug, he chooses that companies would do more interviews with a non-shareholder. Peter Tosh, that's a load of old tosh. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't understand. Let me read that again. This was all kind of weird, man. Okay. Have you watched both videos? I've explained it and answered every single question. Please, have you watched both videos? They're only like 7 minutes each. Right as Virgin is going down and after losing his arse on margin. You've not watched any of the videos. I've not lost my arse on margin. I haven't got margin called. What are you talking about? That's not what happened at all. I did a video on margin to explain what margin is. So I'm assuming what you're saying, Peter. And I bet you're not a member unless you won a membership. Let me have a quick look. I bet you're not a member. Let me have a look because you would know this. Peter Tosh, where is Peter Tosh? Why can I not see? Let me scroll up. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. How come I not see Peter Tosh? And we scroll down again. Oh, you are a member. You are a member. Did you win one? Because I'm surprised you say that, because if you watch the video, you will know full well I was not margin called. I was explaining what margin call was. We need a troll manager here. We do. It's Mike. Unfortunately, he's driving at the moment. But so yeah, that is not true. Right as Virgin is going down and after losing his arse. How did I lose my arse? How have I lost my arse? My portfolio is up again today, and I've got $93,000 in my buying power. I have not been margin called. What are you on about that I've lost my arse? That makes no sense at all. On margin for plug. He chooses that company would do more interviews with a non-shareholder. It's not about being a non-shareholder. It's about being visible, not as impartial. That's what it's about. They don't really care if you own shares. Do you think people that are on CNBC don't own? They do not own shares. Of course, they own shares, and they interview people. It's they don't show it on the screen. They're not saying, "Hey, I've just bought $10,000 worth of margin, plug. Should I buy more plug?" That's what I'm talking about. It's the regulation. It's the impartiality. I can still own it. I've explained about Leah this morning. So if you've watched the video, that explains it. My wife explains it, and Margin Call explains it. Obviously, you've not watched the video, so I can't say, can I? Could this be the bottom of plug? Well, I've got more research to do on plug, but I believe it is. What is actually going to happen? The company that they've agreed to sell shares to at 1 cent a share, $1 billion, it hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. They're going to do it in, I think it's 3 million or 30 million batches. I forget the number now. I could go and look again. But they are going to sell shares over a period of time, but Plug still have the say of the company. So there's no issue with the direction of the company if you liked it with the way it was being done with Andrew Marsh. But what's happened here now is the stock has gone down to reflect the sentiment of what is about to happen. The stock, it's kind of priced in. So I don't see the stock going much lower than this. I don't. I think this is a good entry point. However, just be clear that they've not sold $1 billion of stock. It hasn't happened yet. It's the intention for it to happen. All right? Okay. PayPal CEO, they're going to shock the world on CNBC. They're going to shock the world. What's going to happen? Martyn, as you know, starting a business and your brand requires constant involvement and thinking outside of the box for profitable growth, thus innovation, creativity, and financial discipline. Absolutely right, Tim. Absolutely right. And I hope I'm doing my best in those areas. Anyway, yes, I'm definitely a lady. I just have to be clear. I don't know. But would everyone please welcome Phoebe? I would love Phoebe to join the family. We've got about 30 ladies in our family, which is about 1%. It's like 99% of everybody of our viewers are male. Love to have you here. What country are you from, Phoebe? And Dawn's here today. I think we got the Queen herself braiding here today. Jenny's here today. Become a member, fly the flag for your country, and literally fly the flag for your country. And I would love to welcome you and give you all your perks and benefits. We've got our, of course, Friday night concert tonight. We're still doing the Virgin Galactic Party. Absolutely. This is tonight, live on my music channel. Let me give everyone my music channel. Go and subscribe. Support me if you can. Austin, Texas. Welcome to you. I'm from Dallas, just down the road from you. All right. Okay. Let's put tonight's concert here. Some people thought, is he going to do a concert now? Of course I am. We do it every week. And it's a free concert. I don't make money from YouTube ads. All the music is copyrighted. I do it. If I get a super chat, then that's great. If not, I do the whole thing for free. Absolutely fine. It's a free concert. Come enjoy it. Make a request. Do what you like. That's live tonight. Hopefully you will join us for that. Okay. Welcome, Phoebe, says Crag. Welcome, Phoebe. We need a troll manager. Hi, Phoebe. The troll slayer is driving in the snow. Greetings from Austin, Texas. Lovely. On plug, you lost your arse while using margin. No, I didn't. You never watched the video. Peter Tosh, just so everyone is clear, because I would hate anyone to be in any way confused what happened on the live show. You can all go and watch it back. You can all see what happened. For the benefit of Peter, who didn't watch the whole video, let me explain what happened on Plug. Plug went down in the after hours. I started buying it during the day. If I hadn't bought during the day, I would have been down about 80%. But during the day, I kept buying. I was then down somewhere in the region of about 10%. After hours, the market dropped dramatically. I think it went down 15% because of the filing. What I then did in after hours, after the show, and I talked about it on X, I made a video on it, I went live on it, I did everything to show you. So obviously, Peter never watched that. I used my margin, hence the power of having ammunition to be able to act in times of volatility. I dumped in and in and in and in. I kept buying and buying and buying all the way up to my margin line, my maintenance line, which was then increased because Plug went from 70% maintenance requirement to 100%. Let me share with you on the screen Plug. And where does it say that now? Let me refresh that a minute. It's now, there it is. Let me refresh that. It was 70, went to 100. So it got my margin line even closer. However, then what happened is it popped, if you remember. It went down to 235, round about here. I was in at that point by about $26,000 of Plug. My margin, my average was about down 5-6%. It was still down. And then when it popped up, I think it went to 238, something like that, about 13 cents a share. I was able to get out just about a wash. I think I lost about 1%. So I got out for a wash. I did it live. I demonstrated it. I explained it, did it all. I mean, so to say that I lost my arse while using margin is completely inaccurate. It was done live. It was done live. Everyone, it was, I went and did a reaction video. I mean, you name it, I did it. And if I'd lost my arse, as you say, if I had have lost my arse and got margin called, how come I am now today at, I'm at $61,000. I've got $93,000 in my buying power. That would have not been possible. That would have not been possible. So I just want to clarify what happened with Plug. And I alerted you all this morning to Plug was a good buy, a good value, and I was right. It's going up. It's giving you the opportunity now to buy Plug. There it is. So it's making money, as we reported in the review, which I did. I put the review out. There is the review on my channel. And in the review, let me scroll to it. There it is. In my review, which was only 1 day ago, I said to you, using the numbers and the balance sheet, that Plug is a buy. Told everybody, gave you all the information. There is the information in advance. And there is what happened. Plug is a buy. Well, at least it was when I said it at 225. So there we go. I want to be absolutely clear about that. Greetings from Scotland. David warns the Slayer is back. I had to take my best girl to work at Snow here. Nice, good job there. You take care of your girl, Mike. Morning. So Mike, Eric B is well. He emailed me. He's well. Eric B is not deceased, as we all thought. And apparently he watches the show every day. But he's had some difficulties. I can't share with you what he said. It was in a private email. But I know my members will be very happy to know that Eric B is very live and well. Greetings from the UK, people. Hi, John and everyone. I'm from the USA, Austin, Texas. Welcome, Phoebe. Ram, I'm really done with this channel. Fair enough, Raman. You're really done with this channel. Absolutely fine. I guarantee you will not find a more open, honest channel that gives you the information for you to make money and answers your question and gives you a home and a place. It's all here. So if that's not right for you, fine. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Anyway, John Grandfors, thank you. Phoebe, you're welcome. I'm from Goodrich, Texas. And then sold all your Virgin and put out a weird reason that people at Virgin would do more interviews with a non-shareholder. It's all weird. Right when Virgin Orbit's going down, you take it all out. What do you mean? What's weird about that? What exactly is weird about that? I explained everything ahead of time, what I was going to do. I even made a video saying I'm going to sell later today. I even told you in advance what I was going to do later today. Why is that weird? And it's not just about Virgin Galactic. It's about everyone I speak to on LinkedIn. Many business owners. And I'm not a troll or hater. I've watched the channel for 2 years and it's a letdown. Well, I'm sorry that you don't agree. I'm very happy to say that 99.9% don't agree with you. As you can see, my subscribers are back up again and consistently going up. And we've got a very busy show today, 111 in the show. So I'm doing what's right for my audience. And if it wasn't right, they wouldn't be here. So I'm sorry that you're disappointed. I sincerely am. I care more about my audience than my own money. Honestly, I've proven that over and over again. So I'm sorry you feel let down. I've done my best. If you don't agree with me, then that's fine. You are entitled to that opinion. How are you going to deal with criticism when you hit 1 million subscribers? How are you going to deal with criticism? Basically, I'll be members only in the chat and there'll be less people to speak to. That's basically what I'll do. Hi all, says Vitautus. This man is constantly contradicts his own. I can't stand that anymore. Okay, Raman. I don't know what I've contradicted at all. I've answered every question. I've been 100% honest. And here we go. We've got another troll in here now. This guy here, and Mike has deleted his post. This guy here, he pretends he works at Virgin Galactic. He doesn't. He tells me all kinds of false information. It's rubbish. So watch out for a guy called M4TTD. He doesn't give his real name, and he tries to influence the stock and then tells me this is a clickbait channel. What an absolute ridiculous statement that is. Anyway, you go, Martyn. It takes courage to do what you decided. You are by far the most honest channel on YouTube TV. Thank you, Sea Lover. Raman doesn't agree with you, but then he's entitled to his opinion, right? Peter Tosh is a member. Yes, I just realised that. Who cares more about the audience than their hard-earned money? How much you making on YouTube, Martyn? Who cares more about the audience than... Well, you might not care about... You might care more about your money and yourself, but I don't. I never have done. I always care about the audience. That's the way I'm built. So who does? I do. Just because you don't, and most people don't, I do. Virgin Galactic's now 189. It's a good buy. I don't know why everyone is selling it. I'm not telling anyone to sell it. What you do right now is up to you. I am not telling anyone to sell Virgin Galactic. Not told anyone to sell it. Wish you all the best, Virgin Galactic. Do want to talk to you in the public domain. Wish you all the best, Virgin Galactic. Do want to talk to you. I don't understand what that means. I don't know what that means. That doesn't really make any sense. Please rephrase that. The reason is weird. That's what I'm saying. Why is it weird? You said it was to be able to do more interviews, but you actually sold because you were losing money. I don't care what you do with your own money, but you sold because you were losing money. I wasn't losing money. My portfolio was growing every day. I was doing very well. What are you on about? It's gone down since I've sold. I wasn't losing money. I sold Virgin Galactic for a handsome profit. Anyway, that's not the point. It wasn't about the profit. I still own it anyway. But anyone can be a member. They can. To have us watch you with Virgin Galactic, then stop and have a weird reason that you'll do more interviews with you is Peter Tosh, you choose to watch my channel. You choose to watch my channel. I have given up 2.5 years of my life, 10 hours a day, bringing you Virgin Galactic information. I'm now going to bring even more Virgin Galactic information. I'm going to cover all of the earnings over the next month, every earnings of all the stocks that we hold and discuss here on the show. All of them. I'm going to speak to Virgin Galactic today and bring you that information. I'm going to cover the flight to Virgin Galactic and now have more information. And yet you feel let down? What? How do you feel let down? You pay $2 a month for me to work for you, and you don't even need to do that. But you feel let down. Well, I'm sorry you feel let down. I am. Anyway, I dropped my plug because I am cautious about the earnings. Exactly, earnings season. We're going to earnings season. That's why Virgin Galactic is going down. It's got nothing to do with the stock. Virgin Galactic is going down today because we are about to come to earnings season. We are days away from earnings season. So we're going to get volatility. I have 92, 93, and $300 ready to buy the dips. 93,000. I'm in a stronger position than I've ever been in. That's what you want, right? You want to see me successful. You want to see me giving you information that you can use, information that's useful, reviews that are useful, analysis, getting great interviews from people, learning what's going on, sharing all that information. Do you want to see me just lose all my money? Do you want to, watch a show that is consistently, not live, just making videos for their own benefit? I hope, maybe you do. I don't know. Ramesh, thank you. Good morning to Ramesh. Ignore the trolls. I am sure you'll be able to interview more CEOs soon and keep the family growing. Absolutely right. C-Love, I'm here to watch that, mate. Martyn, what do you think about funware? Funware. Now, funware. Let's talk about funware for a few moments. Vitautus. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Now, Craig is the person to speak to on this one. Let me bring it up. Fun. This is a very political stock. It's associated with the growth and success of Donald Trump. For me, it's not a buy. However, Trump supporters and people like that and his opposition like to short and then trade it off each other and fight it out. It's very volatile, makes lots of money, goes straight back down again. For me, that's not investing. That's gambling. I'm not a gambler. If I'm going to reach $1 million on my portfolio, which I will, and 10 million subscribers, which I will, I have to be seen to be doing the right thing, the responsible thing. Doesn't mean to say you can't make money. You definitely can. I made money once on the other Donald Trump influence stock, and that was DWAC. Did it once. It was last year. Bought in, sold it, made 100%, I was gone. That's it. If you get lucky at the casino, you don't come back. That's it. It was a bit of fun. I fancied a flutter one day, and that's it. I won't touch funware. I don't see any value in it at all. Okay, so that's my thoughts on it. Craig might be able to give you more. He's one of our members. He's in the chat right now. Maybe he'll give you some more information. I started watching you like a month ago for investing advice. I am down 10% this month. I hope it will come back. Well, if you'd have done everything that I have done, and I'm not suggesting for a moment that you should, I'm up. I am on average consistently up. I've had some down days, but overall I'm consistently up. Now, you should never follow me. That's not what I'm suggesting at all, but it's very easy to make money on the stock market. It's easy. A monkey can make money. The hard part is to keep it. You have to make hard decisions, tough decisions. And I've made a tough decision today. And let me tell you, personally now, as we have, Peter Tosh and we have Ramesh. I think it's Ramesh. It's not Ramesh, is it? Sorry, it's Peter Tosh, M4TTD, and Raman. They're obviously not happy with me, and that's fine. That really hurts me. However, I've got to, my job is to deal with that because I am here for my viewers. Everything about what I'm doing is for my viewers. So I'm sorry that those 3 people can't see it, but it's 99.9% are with me. We're increasing. We're ranking number 1 in many stocks, about 9 stocks now we rank for, and our growth rate is doubling every month. So 99.9% of people love it. You see the subscribers just keeps on coming in. And the members is 98% of our live viewers are members, higher than any channel on YouTube. So I must be doing something right. But it does hurt when 3 people have watched you for a couple of years who now go, I don't like it. And that's fine. That's fine. They have every right to choose. And I wish them all the very best in their endeavours. The Space Pulse is only 18% is sold. There you go. That's exactly what I predicted. If we look at the poll now, I'll end the poll now. 95 votes. Did you sell space after my video? No. That's exactly what I said. Now, let me tell you a very concerning point about Virgin Galactic. It doesn't mean you should sell the stock or buy the stock or dump it or anything else, but I'm going to share it with you. It was in the interview, the private interview I had with Eric, and he told me I can share this information, so I will. And this information is publicly available, so it's perfectly okay. Eric, who's the vice president, who is the investor relations manager, who I spent an hour and a half on a video call with, worked at the time at GameStop when GameStop did its thing, when it did its short squeeze. And he smiled at me. on the video call and said, Martyn, you know you can influence the stock. And I said, no, I'm not having that. And I said that because I am not Roaring Kitty. I am not influencing or promoting or pumping and dumping stock. Roaring Kitty sold it at the top and he got out and left everybody in the crap. I sold it at the bottom. I did make a bit of money on it, nevertheless, but I sold it near the bottom and I did it ahead of time. I told everybody what I was going to do ahead of time. And I said to you today in the show that before we did the poll, I don't think that anyone, I said I don't think anyone sold it because of what I did. Because I believe the stock is fine. I believe the stock is good. And I said that, and I stand by that, and I still hold it on my wife's account. So I can be impartial. Nothing has changed. I still believe it's going to $100. But reason why I'm telling you this is I was and I am concerned about that mentality that Eric worked at GameStop when it pumped and the short squeeze and thought that was quite funny. He smiled about it. And I don't actually. I buy businesses and I'm very happy to see a stock short squeeze, but I'm not interested in trying to control it or whatever. And most importantly, I want to see the company, the management of the company, building things like I am building this channel, consistently growing, building the business, not entertaining or thinking about short squeezes and stuff like that. That shouldn't be on the mind. That shouldn't be on the thought. Because if it is, that can lead to negative speculation. Remember what happened with Chamath? I remember remember that guy who made that video and I debunked it all. When he said Chamath dumped it on everybody and it was all a scam and SPACs, it already has that attached to it. A lot of people think that Virgin Galactic is a scam. A lot of people think that Chamath was a scammer. A lot of people already feel this way. So I don't want the management of the company that I own with that on their mind. I don't think Apple think like that. I don't think if I spoke to Tim Cook today, he would be saying to me, oh, you can influence the stock, smiling. I don't think he would do that. In fact, I know he wouldn't do that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Not because that's what they're doing, but it gives the perception of what they're thinking. And that's why I want to interview people, to find out what's going on in the mind of these people. That's why it's so important to do what I'm now doing. Because I want to know how the company is being run internally by investigating, by having conversations. And I thought I would share that with you. Now, that's already in one of the videos I put out about the interview. If you want the full video, you can. But I know that not everybody would have watched it because that's just the way you are. So I wanted to just give it to you, so you've got that little bit. Where there was the meeting there. Look, there's the meeting there. Look, yeah, only 1,000 of you watched it. It's quite low. I've had 2,000 views in one day on my plug video, and I don't even rank for plug until today. So there you go. Very low. Very few people took the time to read the full information of what was said at that meeting, and I'm absolutely gobsmacked that you own Virgin Galactic, but yet you don't want to know in just 6 minutes what was said at a meeting. So anyway, but that's up to you. I know it, and I've shared it with you, and the information's there. If you choose not to watch it, then that's fine. But, there it is. You should know that. So I was right when I said in the poll that most people wouldn't sell. The poll was 82% no. Because if you know the company, you know the business, why on earth would you sell it just because I said I'm selling 4,000 shares? And in fact, I've just moved them from one account to the other, like I've already explained. So, anyway. How does it feel to lose 10 grand in a couple of weeks? Did it influence decision? Make you genuinely curious? How does it feel to lose 10 grand in 2 weeks? Doesn't feel anything. Doesn't feel anything. I've got no emotion attached to the stocks at all. And I can only see, Sensei, honestly, I can only see in my mind, as clear as day, that I'm going to be at $1 million. 10 million subscribers and $1 million. And let me explain why. If I'm a skier coming down a mountain and I'm looking at the trees, I will crash into the trees. What I see is no trees. I see the path. All I see is the path in between the trees. And you know that in life, if you actually look at the problem, you become the problem. If you focus on the solution, you become the solution. I am seeing the path through the trees to the $1 million, to the 10 million subscribers. I'm not focused on the nonsense either side of it. So yes, along the journey, I will lose some money. Doesn't matter. That's the stock market. That's the stock market. We know that. That's what when we came in here. How does it feel to lose $10,000? I haven't actually lost anything because I haven't sold out and gone away. My money is still here. And there it is, 62,000 now. Just broke 62,000. And it will be $1 million. So at the end of the day, every penny I have is invested. The individual stocks are with Leah and everything is fine. And I'm not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. So there we go. How does it feel? Doesn't feel anything. Doesn't matter. Because I know where I'm going, not where I've been. Not important. Guys, please get a life. Move on. If you don't like something, stop engaging to. No one cares about your rants. I don't understand why you would still watch something you're believing isn't helping you find your peace. I agree, Jose. It's why I say to people, and I think I'm probably a very in the minority when it comes to YouTube, at least. I actually tell people not to like my video. I say down like it. Like it if you want to, or down like it. I encourage people to click down like. Why do I do that? Because I want people to get the best, most positive information, because that's going to give them the most fulfilling life. So if you don't like my content, click the down like. I don't mind. I don't care. we're still going to grow the best channel in the world. Whether you're here or not, it doesn't matter. Go and watch what you like. Go somewhere else to find what you like. That's all. So if you tap the down like, YouTube stops suggesting my content. So you're right, Jose. Why do people feel they want to try to bring something down? I'll tell you why. Because when people do that, it's because they're not happy with their own lives. So they attack someone who's doing well. That's how it works. And it's not me who's doing well. It's this community. The one thing that I got from all the messages sent to me was the fact that people like the community because it's positive, it's full of energy and all the rest of it. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody wants. So, if you don't like it, go and watch something that will bring you positive energy. It's not going to bring me down. Thank you for your last video about Plug. I just bought more, and I'm not afraid of the earnings that's coming in. Coming in. I'm a holder for the next 10 to 20 years. That's what you need to be. Mitch, let me be absolutely clear on Plug right now. Plug, you've just made money on Plug. No question about it. If you bought it on my review, you've just made money. Everybody who bought Plug now has just made a lot of money. No doubt about it. My review was spot on because it was based upon the numbers, the facts. Here's the review on Plug. It wasn't biased. It wasn't Wall Street bullshit. It was complete facts. We looked at the balance sheet, we looked at the numbers, and no question about it, Plug, without doubt, was a buy. So if you all made money on it, then that's great. However, warning, it's a couple of years to get your 10x, which is what you deserve, and that's where it will go. Remember though, if you are buying Plug and you've decided that let's say $1,000 is your allocation, I would, if I was buying this today, I would be buying $500 of it. The other 500, I will be waiting for the earnings because there will be a reaction, and I will deploy 200 and then 300 on the drop and the volatility of the earnings. I wouldn't just go, there's $1,000, I'm done. Now, that's okay because it's going to be up 10x. However, if you want to get a better price, that's how to do it. So congratulations to you. That's how I would do it. Retailer eating funware up every time Trump wins a primary election. So this is for those of you that were interested in funware. I told you that Crag would have the best information. That's the point of the community. Laugh my arse off, says Peter Tosh. To have a legit question and disagreement with a channel doesn't make me a troll. It's not a Martyn kiss ass show. I can have a disagreement. Yes, you can, Peter. And I welcome it. That's why I don't ban you or block you or time you out. I answer all of your questions. Unless you're rude and offensive, then I won't. But yeah, I learn from you. I learn from you. But please be accurate though. Please don't say I lost my arse with margin when I didn't, when actually I got out as a wash. Please don't discredit my analysis of Plug when it was right and everybody who's bought it now has made money. So please have a debate with me, but don't tell people false information. That's all I'm saying. All right? I think you're aiming to get above the dollar so they don't have to reverse split again. That's from Crag. You are up today, but not for last week. No, that's correct. That's correct. Last week and last month I was down massively. But what you're forgetting, Andre, was I was up 38% last year. You don't believe me? There's my portfolio. Now up 10.61. I was up 38%. We lost it all. It all went down. Still made 10% in the last 3 months. It was actually up 38%. Doesn't matter. It's all coming back up again. Not sold, not gone anywhere, just repositioned. So yes, consistently beating the market. Overall, day to day, minute by minute, not always. That's how the markets go. But yeah, there's my numbers right there. You're looking right at it. So I'm not going to hide anything from you. Absolutely. Leah, more tea. Rallo 1. Rallo 1. Here's my coffee. Ramash, me too. Happy with you. Me too. I'm happy with you. Wonderful. Positive energy is what we need. Stop calling me a troll in every third comment. Peter Tosh, please understand that Mike loves this channel. He has given up hours and hours of his time. He's a busy man. He was attacked last year because he won the trophy of the most engaged member. And he was attacked. A few people said, oh, he's got nothing better to do. He's just sitting around watching YouTube all day. No. Mike is a very busy person. He chooses to fit this in around what he's doing at home, okay? He loves the channel and he wants the best for it. So, he's very passionate. I will always answer your question, but Mike is doing an amazing job. Mike is here, free of charge, out of his goodness of his heart, as a member, moderating this audience. He's doing a great job. So please understand, he's not having a go at you. He just loves and cares about this show. He wants to see it do well. All right? So Peter Tosh, we are all good, but we debate everything. And another reason why I answer every question, it's important, is because some people come in just for a few moments.
Martyn, please check your email. Just watch the video, Martyn, trust me.
Watch my email. Let's have a look. So I'm going to go to my email now. So the reason is Peter, not everybody sees the whole video, right? Some people come in and see one comment and they get it out of context. So it's my job to do everything I can to make sure that every question is answered. So if someone is in just for a moment, they will, you know, I do my best to answer every question in case someone only, because a lot of people just come through for a minute. That's how it goes. All right. I'm just checking my emails. I don't have an email from you. I'll give you my email. I don't know what you've emailed, but I'll give you my email again. It's martyn@martynlucas.com. I don't know what. There's my email. Again, martyn@martynlucas.com. I've just checked my emails and I don't see anything there. Alistair Burns from Virgin Galactic wants to talk to you in the public domain. Right, M4 TTD, Mike, can you time him out? Because this guy is literally talking rubbish. I haven't got time for this guy. He talks rubbish to try to manipulate the audience. Nobody at Virgin Galactic is trying to get hold of me. I have a direct line with Virgin Galactic. I know exactly what's going on, and I don't need M4 TTD to tell me somebody's trying to talk to you. A lot of rubbish. Don't listen to that. All right. So if we can take this guy out of the chat, he likes to spread false information. Mike, go back to snow plowing. Now, come on, be nice. You said this portfolio is all your money. So how can you possibly have the same shares in your wife's account? I'm not going to discuss my wife's private business. I'm not going to discuss my wife's private business. As I just said, I hold my positions here, and I have the same allocation in my wife's account. I'm not going to go into my wife's private business. She's not on the show, doesn't want to be on the show, and I'm not going to discuss my wife's private business. So let me. I've got the email now. I've got the email from. Okay, I've got to sign in a minute. I've got to sign in. It might require me to do passwords and stuff like that. Just bear with me. I've just got to sign in. I've just been sent an email that requires Google Drive. You're signed in, request.
Refresh.
I had to request, because Google Drive is on a different account. So I've just done that. It might send you a message. This might be a little difficult for me to do on air, but it's saying, oh, hang on. Now I think I've got it. Hang on a minute. Okay. Now this requires me checking for copyright and so on and so forth. So, Jardistic, oh, hang on, the Martyn Lucas. This is good. Let me check this later before I air this. Okay, I need to check what this is. I'm sure you understand. I've been sent a video that I need to check before I display it. It's good. I actually like it. but I'm going to just refrain from checking it, showing it at the moment. I hope you understand, all right? I will hopefully have that in the closing bell. But to thank you very much. I'm sure everybody will really enjoy that. Let me go back to here a minute. You're right, Peter. Your opinion doesn't make you less a member, and the amount you invested doesn't make you less than Martini Racer. Because I disagree for the first time in 2 years of watching, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. No, we're a family. Families disagree all the time. So I've got no problem with that at all. Doesn't it mean we have another Meet the CEO video coming soon? Looking forward. Does it mean? No, it doesn't mean anything. I've got to build relationships online, and part of the difficulty was being showing the stocks I own on the show. That was the problem, and that's now taken away. It's not just. How can I put this? It's not just. The right thing to do. It's a compliance issue. There's lots of rules and regulations, and as you get bigger and bigger and the show gets bigger and bigger, it has to abide by certain rules, regulations. And I have to be respectful and thoughtful of all these things. I can't just be blindly carrying on doing what the hell I want. It's got to be done properly. I see it completely differently. I can't listen to someone who would do analysis on a company and say it's a buy, but would not buy shares in that company itself. That's fair enough. You're entitled to that. But if you actually look at the greatest investors of all time, Peter Lynch, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, representatives on CNBC and Bloomberg and Yahoo, they will discuss stocks and they will share information, but they're paid to do it, so they'll be unbiased. But they're very smart people. I'm going to bring you that information without you paying for it. No one's paying me or sponsoring me to say anything. I'm going to do research. I'm going to be accountable live on air. But yet that information isn't good enough for you. That's fine. If you don't think so, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Hey, listen, Raman, between me and you, just a moment. Just this is between me and Raman, just for a brief moment. Just talking directly now, to this guy here. 2.5 years ago, I'm a musician, an entertainer. Once upon a time, I was running for election as an MP. I've told you the story about that. And I would actually now be an MP, which is a senator in the United States. And I've had a wonderful career. And I'm a musician and entertainer. COVID came, finished all of that. And I built a YouTube TV studio. And I decided to do something. But I wanted it to be credible and honest and real. Listen, mate, I'm just a guy doing my best. I'm just, at the moment, making less than I could earn at McDonald's. I used to make 20 grand a night when I was selling out theatres around the world years ago. So I'm not here for the money. I'm doing it because I'm investing in myself and I'm investing in you. And I believe that we can grow the best YouTube channel in the world because nobody that I see online does it for its audience. They do it for themselves. So I'm sorry if I get it wrong. I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm doing, but I'm doing what I can in a way that is seen to be real and honest and genuine and giving it my absolute all and hoping that you will continue to be part of my show. But if it's not right for you, I understand that, respect that. If it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. But I am doing my best. And I'm just a guy who 2.5 years ago was playing the piano, singing songs around the world. That's it. I've learned all this as I go. So anyway, that's just between me and you. Just a guy doing my best. But honestly, I'm sitting here giving my best. If it's not for you, I understand. I might not like to watch you all day either. Perfectly, I haven't got time to watch anybody else. So, there you go. Anyway, I just wanted to address you personally. Right, so we've just got some more members being given away. Yardstick has come in here, and what a wonderful gesture this is from our Easter Bunny. Yardstick will know what I mean. I've seen a video which I'll hopefully be able to share later on. I need to check it all and so on, but hopefully I can share that later on. But all these memberships, Ed Spitzer has become a member. We've got, this is wonderful, Jero, Mate, I'm not sure what country you're from, Fathala Hamza, J. James, Jero, welcome to all of you. Can you show your trades on Plug of how you got out without losing money? I've explained it, and I did it in the video. I've explained it in detail. Grippy, I went in great detail of how I did it. I'll just summarize it very, very quickly. I was down about 80%. I started buying it. You watched me do it during the live show. I ended up somewhere, down 25%, whatever it was, 15%. Then it crashed. After hours, and then it went down another 15%, and then I was down, I don't know what I was down then, 40, 50%. And then I piled in, and then got my average down to about, I think -1 or 2 or, no, sorry, about 5 or 6 minus. So I was still out of the money. And then when it popped up, I was buying in at 225. It then went up to 38, and I sold it all. So I was still down about 1% overall, but I managed to fix the problem essentially. Not over, wasn't, I mean, I could have lost 20 grand, but I didn't. If I'd held it now, I would have actually made a considerable profit. But I decided, because of other things that were going on, I was already thinking about moving my portfolio around anyway. So that's it. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Can't keep going over the same thing over and over again. Let me read the comments. So your concern with Eric's smirk doesn't make sense, Martyn. You still invest on the side with your wife's account. Please clarify. You get me, and everyone's confused. You got a double sorted tongue. Yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is, I was concerned when he smiled over the GameStop incident. I am very sensitive to that because I think it's wrong. I think any CEO, any company that kind of even thinks of that kind of stuff is not good. Let me explain what I mean, right? A company should be focused on building things, making things, and they are, right? That's why I like Virgin Galactic, right? However, I don't like the idea of anyone inside the company thinking it's funny or whatever. And remember, he was working at GameStop at the time. That's all I'm saying. That is just a little bit of a concern to me. And that's just my opinion. But I think the whole GameStop thing was disgusting. It's very much like Michael Burry with The Big Short. Lots of people lost their lives. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people lost their jobs, lost their homes. Shorting a stock like that, using it to manipulate stock, to ruin people's lives, to ruin businesses, is not something I take lightly. I don't like it. And even the mention or the hint of that is what it's about. Remember, Roaring Kitty made up his name. It wasn't obviously not his real name. He broke all the rules. He was a stockbroker, licensed stockbroker. He was breaking all the rules. He manipulated the market because people were desperate to make money at that time in COVID. They had stimulus checks. He jumped on opportunity to make money. Millions of people lost a lot of money buying a rubbish company. A rubbish company. A handful of people made money. So Eric was working at GameStop at the time. So I don't like any of that stuff. You know I'm not a gambler. I don't like anything to do with it. That doesn't mean to say I don't like Virgin Galactic. I like what they're doing. Do I like everyone's opinion and everything? No. No, I don't. I don't particularly like Jeff Bezos. There's lots of things I think that Jeff Bezos says I don't particularly like. However, it's a great business. If I thought Virgin Galactic were just trying to pump and dump the stock and it was just a bit of a joke, as some people think it is, they think Chamath took the company down the toilet. If that's true, and I thought that, I would say so, and I wouldn't be involved in Virgin Galactic at all. That's not what I'm saying, but that's just my feeling. I have a feeling on it, and I don't like that. That's all I'm saying. It's base goes down to 150. I'm surely getting out. That would be a failure, said Lloyd G Entertainment. Okay, I'm sitting back for a while. Let it roll. Space is starting to become a joke. It's not looking good right now, but you need to understand why. It's got nothing to do with me selling my shares. We've already proved that. 89% or what it was. 89%? I forget now. 80+%, whatever it was. A huge amount. And said no. And I said that before the poll. People aren't selling because of me. That's ridiculous. The reason why it's going down now is because we are days away from Jerome Powell speaking. Jerome Powell is about to speak at the end of the month. We're going to cover it live. The FOMC report. People are preparing for that. We're also going into the weekend before earnings season. This is normal. And because we've got this uncertainty hanging over our head, Virgin Galactic, being what it is bound to be down. And that's what's happening right now. So this is perfectly normal. This doesn't mean the stock is junk because of it. Not at all. The directors should speak to help support the price. Hence why they will more likely speak to me now, which is important, right? I want to put the information out to tell the positive side of Virgin Galactic. That's why I'm going to cover the flights. That's why I'm going to cover the earnings and everything else in between. Mike, I'm halfway commenting to you and Niels. I had one disagreement with 2 years ago. I've been a fan. Both of you serve no purpose to my life. Okay. All right. It's nothing personal. Hang on a minute. Nothing personal. That is the same as someone saying buy a BMW because they're good cars, but drive a Volkswagen yourself. It's nothing personal. No, it's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with Martyn. What's going on here? With Martyn moving his stocks, it's his shares. Absolutely right. Maybe that's the fault of the channel. Maybe I feel some of the sticks here, like Sidus and Plug, is causing investors to gamble. I am always providing the facts, the numbers, more than any channel. If you watch Jim Cramer, he will tell you a lot of rubbish. I will tell you the numbers based upon the facts. What you do is entirely up to you. And also I'm trying to help with the emotion of the stocks so people can be less likely to trade with emotion and stay focused on the numbers. Someone said to me the other day, it's not about numbers. I went, are you having a laugh? It's got everything to do with numbers. Your portfolio went from 76, 61. You did lose money. I didn't lose money. That's wrong, Grippy. That's absolutely wrong. What you saw and what has happened is the value of my shares has gone down. I haven't lost money until I walk away. And I've gone nowhere. People say this to Warren Buffett every day. They go, what does it feel like, Warren Buffett? You've just lost $100 million. He goes, no, I haven't. The value of my shares has gone down. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Exactly the same. I have still got all my money in the portfolio. None of it is taken out on cash. None of it is sitting floating around, whatever. It's all here invested. So I haven't lost any money. All that has happened is the value of my portfolio has gone down. That's it. That's the basics, day one of investing school. And I agreed with what you said, Peter. Martyn, if you care about us as an audience, you should understand how we feel when we are losing money. Some people out here borrow money to be in the market. I understand that, and that's why I made the video alerting you to the margin call position, explaining what margin is in great detail. That's why I did it. I understand what it feels like. My portfolio's gone down a lot. I'm down like $35,000 on Virgin Galactic. I know what it feels like. I've been made bankrupt. I do know what it feels like. Absolutely. I am with you all the way. And I do care. That's why I'm sitting here. I could just go and do a gig, but I'm sitting here talking to you. So you should understand how we feel. Yes, I do understand how you feel. And I sympathize. But there's no point crying about it. We've got to deal with it together. And that's what we're doing. I mean no disrespect, but put yourself in people's shoes. I do. And I've explained that. I think Martyn is better discussing stocks and avoid promoting stocks might cause trouble. I think Martyn is better discussing stocks, etc., and avoid promoting stocks might cause trouble. There's no rule on YouTube that I can't do anything. There's no regulations to this at all. This is public. This is publicly a public platform, so it's not one-on-one private information. I can do what I want. If I want to pump stocks all day long, I can. However, that's the very opposite of what I'm doing, but I can do it if I want to. Anyway, hi Martyn, have you been able to get some inside information yet after you transferred your shares? Have you been able? This only happened last night. Okay, all right. I'm going to be spending all my time researching for you, but nothing as yet. Amen, says Phoebe. Amen, says Phoebe. I'm not quite sure what you liked because we're a bit behind, but thank you. You agreed then rode Mike's nuts and said he'd kick me. Not sure what that means. I've got a migraine with you lot. I'm going to call. I'm going and we'll tune in later when hopefully you've all calmed down. If you don't like it, go. It's no big deal. Guys, show compassion to those losing money and feel different about their loss. I do. I've raised, I bet you I have raised more money than all of you combined here for charity. I bet you any money you like. I bet you I have done more to raise money for charity than probably everyone combined here. I'm going to share with you. Look, I use my channel to help others all the time, absolutely all the time. I'm going to share with you. I've shared this with people before. Let me have a quick look. Where is it? So yeah, I have compassion. I will never give up. I'm always here. Let me just share this with you. Oh, here we go. Right. This is just a little folder I put together a while ago. But anyway, I'll just give you a little idea. Just so you know, right? Look, using my channel to raise money. I raised $11,000 there. This is all using my YouTube. $17,000 for homeless children in Dallas. A young lad here, he crashed his car, raised him $550. These are real people. This is real money. $34,000 for nurses. That one hasn't got a number on it. There you go. $16,666. That's for the Lions Club for disabled children. So this goes on and on and on. But I do care, but I don't moan about it. I get on with it and sort it out. So yeah, I do. I've done the telethon for the Lions Club, the global telethon. Raised fortunes for charity. So, and it's all gone. Nothing taken for me at all. Peter Tosh, membership's on the line now. It's more than Neil's Mike threatened to take my membership, I think 3 times now. Look, you know, my moderators are doing a great job, but you're talking to me, okay? Like the channel, but I must admit he does like the sound of his own voice. Hi, Peter. I like the channel, but must admit he does like that. Right, okay, Chris. Imagine if I don't speak then. You say I like the sound of my own voice, so I'll stop speaking and the show goes silent. Well, you can do that yourself because you can either switch off or mute it. So I don't think the show's going to work very well if I don't actually speak. I did have 700 plug before last night. I actually bought a further 2,000. It's far too cheap. I agree with you 100%. Sorry you feel this way, Peter. I have no problem with you disagreeing. No one will take away your membership. They can't. It's impossible. Niels, where else could I criticize him? Someone else's show? That's right. The criticism is fine. I will take every single criticism and I will answer it. And because everything is true and honest, I will debunk everything that's inaccurate. I don't know. Ask Martyn himself. But don't ruin the show with it. I'll never sell Virgin Galactic. Holding to 100. I believe that too. Martyn, here we go. Martyn Lucas is a loser. He will never get an interview with the CEO. Is that right? Well, I've already interviewed one, so you're wrong there. So Jacob, you're talking rubbish. I've already interviewed one, and there'll be more coming up. How am I ruining anything? You're not ruining anything. I hope it's going to be a good channel. I just think sometimes stocks bench on the channel. Sometimes Mickey Mouse stick with talk about Johnson, Coke, and solid companies. We do. I'm in the S&P 500, so we do. We talk about everything for everybody. Peter, you paid your membership. You have the right to be here. Absolutely, of course he does. Yardstick, please check your email. I've looked through that one. Take a poll to kick Niels. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Already, Peter. Let's have a look. See how Martyn skipped over the question on how he sold plug. I didn't skip over the question. I answered it. I showed it live on the show. I'm not going to keep going over and over again. Send love to Mike. Hello, guys. Mike seems cool if I sit around watching you all day, just chill on the I love all this. I want to be like Mike, Phoebe says. I want to be like Mike. Question, he skipped over. Martyn, if you've got any wash on plug, where's that in 1 day profit showing on your total after being down $3,000? I've shown it all, Tia Roll. I haven't skipped over anything. I'm not going to keep going over the same thing over and over again. I believe you've made money investing. It is written on the screen. I'm saying, yeah. I mean, yeah. You could say that. I mean, let's pick a number. Yeah. You know, I believe you've made money. It's written on the screen. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, if you've got good stocks and you've not sold out at losses and devalued your buying power and the fundamentals haven't changed, there's no reason why it won't come back. But allow buying power to buy the dip, to lower the average, to trade out with it on the way up. That way you can take profit off the top and reduce your risk. As long as you do that, there's no reason why you won't make money. That, you know, everyone can make money. The hard part is to keep it. Okay, I do feel like Martyn used to use it at juice up space, which he said he would never sell. Period, and then buy all with him, and he sells out in the middle of the night. I haven't sold. I've explained what I've done. If you watched the video this morning, you would know exactly what I've done. So you obviously haven't watched the video because he lost money. I didn't lose money. That's not why I did it. I've explained it. Why don't you watch the video? We love you, Mike. You're the man. I guess I just had the bad start. Hey, listen, I've been doing it for 2.5 years, mate. We've all had up and down days. When I started 2.5 years ago, I lost 35,000. I've still lost 35,000 with Virgin Galactic. So there you go. I'm trying to get through all the questions. Keep an eye on Coinbase. Might drop to 70. Thank you very much indeed. Hey, Martyn, what is going on with Sitter Space? Yes, Sitter Space is because we are a few weeks away from the flights and they haven't announced the actual date yet. So what we've got right now is we've got volatility. But as I've explained before, early in the show, why high-risk space stocks are going down, Virgin Galactic, Sidus Space, all of these things, is because they are high risk. Even if they're a good business, they're high risk. And because we're going into earnings season and we've got the Fed about to speak, we've got in a week or so's time, there's a lot of speculation and nervousness. The stock market is all about consistency and all about what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember the word I'm looking for now. There's a word to describe it. The markets don't like uncertainty. When there's uncertainty in the market, which there is now, are we going to get rates? Are we going to get rate cuts? Those companies that rely on debt, that have high debt positions, which is why we do the analysis, they are all going to struggle because people are going to sell out. It doesn't mean to say the business is rubbish. It just means people are selling out because they are nervous. That's how the market works. I'm nearly through the comments now. Sensei, what do you think about this market? Not yet, Niels. Need to break 6. A direct line with Virgin, that I think more of a one direction line in your case, as I saw the clip. That's correct. We had a conversation and I didn't get a reply for about 10 days. And I shared that information with you rather than hide it from you. I shared it as I always do. And I'm speaking with Virgin Galactic today. So there you go. Hi, Alex. Join me on Sunday for the show. Yes. Does anyone know what happened at Rocket Lab? Let's go to Rocket Lab right now. Rocket Lab, the same thing. When have we got the flight? The flight it's been delayed. That's all. Same thing as Sidus, same thing as Virgin Galactic. Same, exactly. The flight is, where is it now? I've got it here. January 20. No, that's Virgin Galactic. Where is it? I haven't got it in front of me, so I'll find that out. I think I'm nearly through the comments now. How do you win a membership? It's about being engaged, a subscriber in the chat, and here when they're given out. Are you still doing analysis videos? And yes. If you remember, ICAD, Rallo1 requested it for Monday. Now, because I've got behind on the reviews, I'm going to work over the weekend and try and catch up with some reviews. I knew today would be busy. I was going to do the reviews this morning, but because of all the questions, I've been focusing on you, and I will work over the weekend to get more reviews done. I think what you're doing is everything is right, Martyn. I think some people just like to see what you buy as they can't buy as much as possibly. Keep smashing it though. Rossi Bob, thank you. Martyn, you have some reviews to make. Yes, I do, Raphael. I have about 30. That Kitty dude seemed like an opportunist and used social media to execute his plan. Absolutely did. He broke the law and he was a terrible human being. He was about greed and himself, and I've tried to be the very opposite of that and demonstrate that as clearly as I can. Someone commented about the interview, about you interviewing the president of Momentous Space. Are you going to be? Someone commented, someone said, I know the CEO of Momentous. Would you like me to put him in contact with you? And I said yes. I haven't heard anything yet. Lots of people say lots of things. We had somebody here called Keaton S on the channel. He said he was best friends with the pilot and he said he would get him on the show. That never happened. I have spoken to pilots, test pilots at Virgin Galactic. So, you know, I get it done. People say lots of things and I can only take it as I find it. Is Rocket Lab worth a buy? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Let's have a little look back to it again. Oh, I'm looking right at it. I beg your pardon. Didn't even realise that. Yes, this is a good buy. It's just preparing for the next flights. You lost value of shares, not the amount of shares. People don't understand this perspective. I always say just because you buy something doesn't mean you can afford it. Martyn, quick question. When will PepsiCo review be completed? I can wait with your busy schedule until next week. Tim Rogers, it's near the top, isn't it? I will work over the weekend if necessary. Well, not if necessary, I am. Plug DWAC. Oh, okay. It's near the top, isn't it, Tim? I will do my best to get it done this weekend. Definitely can't pump stocks if you definitely can't pump stocks if you want. You definitely can't pump stocks if you want to. Okay. You should always do your own due diligence. Absolutely. SP74. We've got a new member. SP74. Would everybody please welcome our new member? What country are you from? If maybe we can fly the flag for you. We've got members in, I think, 50. This list is getting so long now. 55 countries. I will give you all your perks and benefits now. If you're not familiar of anything, please ask me and I'll tell you. I will give you your Discord and we can upgrade you. It takes 10 minutes to get through Discord. So let me give you the link to Discord. And once you're in there, I'll upgrade you. You can call into the show, ask me to poll the audience, review stocks, celebrate your birthday, many, many perks and benefits. Let me give that to you. There is the link just there. Okay. Any questions, please ask me. But everybody, please welcome SP74, United States. Welcome to you. Great. I don't feel compassion about anyone's lost money. You are responsible for your own actions. Just because someone says jump doesn't mean you should jump. Happy Friday, Martyn. Now, here we go. This is very important. Zach, you need to see today's video. Zach Zate, as you know, went to Virgin Galactic. Is the biggest Virgin Galactic fan here and investor. I think he's got like 6,666 shares or 7,600, whatever it is. He went to Virgin Galactic for us. He reviewed, he went around, he did the whole day with us, live on the show. We can't thank him enough. And he's here today and he is with me. He is with me, and he is the biggest Virgin Galactic investor, or what? Not the biggest Virgin Galactic investor, but one of the most passionate. He went to the actual spaceport. Happy Friday. You're doing a great job, Martyn. Don't listen to your heart because if he was a smart, don't listen to your heart because if he was smart, he would be brain, a smart move. I'm not quite sure what that means, Zach. I know firsthand what Martyn is doing and trying to say. When AMC, GME happened, this was because they start playing in the market. I saw it at 55 and pissed many people off. Welcome from John. We have to do what is best for each of us. Martyn has his own path and clearly showing everyone. Thank you very much. But my priority is to you, and I've demonstrated that over and over again. I knew today would be difficult for me. Thank you, Jardistick, for the membership. I knew it gave them out to people who weren't here. I knew it. Literally just got online 1 minute ago. It's because you are a regular viewer and you are engaging with the channel, Ed. That's why. How far out is the momentous review? Momentous. I'm going to do it over the weekend, I think. It's near the top, isn't it? Let me have a look. Yes, I'm going to have to work over the weekend and do this for everybody. Yeah, I will do that. When will my mystery guest be known? When will mystery guest be known? Well, that's what I want to find out today. I'm going to speak with Virgin Galactic today. And now I am more impartial. I hopefully will find more information out. And then all of a sudden, everybody will go, oh, I like this now. I'm glad, you know, we did what you did. That's what everybody will say. Anyway, I don't know, but I'm going to do my best to find out. Sensei, does it make sense to buy VU, S&P at these levels? No, it doesn't. It's very expensive. It's just my marker shares. Just my marker shares. As I earn more money on YouTube, I'll be holding the cash and waiting for dips. That's it. This is just my marker share. So I had everything in the market, even though it's expensive. I wanted it all in the market so you could see all my money was still here. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Sensei. How did you get on Robin? How did you get the UK Robin Hood? I'm on the waiting list. He used my referral, and he got it, and he probably shared it out to more people as well. That's how it's done. Yes, Talk Charles. Let me bring the information. I will tell you right now. It is on. I've got it here. I'll be covering it live on the show. It is January the 31st. January the 31st, I will be covering the Fed report live on the show. Absolutely. Cheers up, guys. All will be green on the day. Just buy the dips. And 1 year now, you'll all be pina colada. This isn't a dig, just a general question. Do you think you should have said you was moving your Virgin Galactic stock to your wife's account in the video last night, or hadn't you decided that yet? Oh, it was. We were up all night discussing it. It was a very in-depth conversation. As I say, I'm not going to go into the private conversation. My wife doesn't want her information all over YouTube. You know, everything I said in the video was correct. And I also then gave an update this morning. As soon as the information was available, I gave it to you. I simply said I have moved all my positions into the S&P. I haven't exited anything, haven't done anything, and now I've explained it this morning. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you any more information any quicker than that, but we were up all night dealing with it. Biggest mistake you've made whilst running your YouTube. Oh, the biggest mistake you've made. Is that a question? Biggest mistake you've made while running your YouTube channel. The biggest mistake I made is confidence in my own ability. When I first started the channel, I was brand new, obviously, to this field, investing, and I had issues with emotion, and I wasn't confident in the direction I wanted to go, even though I've a lot of experience in running other companies. I told you I had the one night in Vegas, a global touring theatre company. I know exactly how to drive a company forward, but I didn't have the confidence, and I didn't know how to put across the videos, and it's all down to confidence. And now I have confidence. I understand what I'm doing here. I understand where I'm going, and now I'm doubling down on that and focusing on that and pushing forward. So the biggest mistake I made running my channel was lack of self-confidence, because I didn't have the knowledge and the experience. That takes time, but I kept on going until now I do. Good question. If I sell my Sadu, you will know it, as it will be a Schedule 13G filing. I didn't buy Sadu to gamble. I bought what I did to own part of it. That's absolutely right. And we reported that over and over again. Thank you, Martyn Eraser. Hi, Martyn. Please check US dollar and bonds. Maybe a reason for 3-week market crash. Vladimir. My expertise is not in bonds. I don't look at bonds. I actually don't have anyone for that. I've got Sensei for crypto. Me is the stocks, the stock market and the fundamentals, the relationships. Bonds and currency, that is not my field of expertise. So I'm not going to... we have discussions in Discord for that, and others will share more light on that. That's not my field, I'm afraid. Martyn, please express to the audience and members why it's important to have balanced portfolio across all sectors. If you make 1 cent overnight in your portfolio, then you'll not balance. Please express to the audience and members why it's important to have a balanced portfolio across all sectors. If you don't make 1 cent overnight in your portfolio...
Please play Let It Be tonight. We'll be on the treadmill. Thank you.
Rallo 1, you've got it. Let it be. Let me write it down in the concert tonight. Every Friday it's concert night, isn't it? Let it be. Let it be for Rallo. Okay, that'll be done in the show. Okay, Tim, let me just briefly mention that then. What Tim's asking is a balanced portfolio. Now, a balanced portfolio can be misunderstood. A balanced portfolio doesn't mean just buy everything. Just buy every stock and I've covered all the bases. That's not what it means. A balanced portfolio is all about risk management. As we've said before, very easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. It's about risk management. So no matter how much you might think Virgin Galactic is the greatest stock in the world, or how much you think Elon Musk is the greatest thing in the world and Tesla's the greatest thing in the world, you have to look at the risk. Study the balance sheet, study the numbers, and work out in your head, if you like, the percentage of success and failure. So just because you think Tesla is a great company, if all your money is in Tesla, whether it's margin or your own money, you are no matter how bullish or how great you think it is, your portfolio has no balance. It's a single stock portfolio. It's out of kilter because if anything happens to Tesla, you're finished. So what you've got to do is look at the broad sector and see and have a balance. So if, for example, I own oil at the same time as owning defensive stocks because we've seen what's going on in the Middle East, and oil is likely to rise after a period of time once this initial phase is through. Because we've got concerns with inflation and macro conditions external of the market, we want defensive stocks, Coca-Cola, J&J, which I hold. You've got to constantly look at your portfolio and make adjustments because it's very, very easy to get over. If you're buying dips of a stock, all of a sudden you wake up one day and you find 90% of your portfolio is Tesla. Now, Tesla is going to be subject to interest rate changes because people buy cars, are concerned about the cost of the loans, supply shortages with what's going on in the Middle East. So if you've got all your money or it's heavily weighted in that sector and then we get an external macro condition, then you're in trouble. So what you have to do is it's okay to buy the dip of a certain stock, but if you find you've suddenly been buying more and more of Tesla and now you've got loads of Tesla, what are you going to do? Well, you start to trim. Now, sometimes you might want to sell for a loss if it's coming to your end of the year and you're talking to your CPA, or in the UK we call them the accountant. You're talking to your accountant and your accountant has said to you, look at what you've earned this year is X and you're likely to pay X in tax. It would be good if you could reduce that tax bill. You might then decide it's good to sell some stock for a loss, remember the 30-day wash rule, you can't re-enter for 30 days if you want to post it as a loss. You might choose to do that. That'll keep your portfolio in balance. I'm always balancing my portfolio. Now, there's no right and wrong way. Some people will just go, all I'm buying is tech stocks. All I buy is the S&P. Right now, this is a big, the main part. It's all of this portfolio. Or whatever it might be. But you've got to constantly reevaluate it, constantly look at it, and don't join a fan club because remember, Elon Musk or the stock doesn't know you own it. It doesn't have any passion or care about you. If Tesla goes to zero tomorrow, which it's not going to come knocking on your door and tell you sorry. So if you have got liquidity and if you've got movement in your stock, in your portfolio, you can afford to lose money on one stock and make it up on another because your portfolio is balanced. You've got liquidity. You can move around and survive for another day. I like to use it as the argument. It's not how hard you can punch. It's how many punches you can take. And if you can remain in the market and stay here and not get margin called, not lose all your money, you're already doing a good job. Because as long as you remain in the market and you've got liquidity and you've got value in your stocks, you can move around. You can buy dips like I did with Plug. I was able to rescue myself. Okay, there is the opportunity for you to maneuver yourself. But if you don't have a balanced portfolio, then you can get yourself in the crap pretty quick. So I hope that explains briefly what a balanced portfolio is. That was requested by Tim Rogers. I believe even a bigger squeeze is brewing at Sidhu Space. Currently, the share short is 20%, and we are monitoring that all the time, by the way. We are monitoring that, and he's absolutely right. The stock is now being driven down, so the shorters are trying to win, and they're seeing it go down. But if we get any good news around Sidhu Space, which we're about to, we're only a few weeks away from the flight being announced. Once the flight announces, and remember, this is not Sidhu Space today, has a problem. If we look at the sector, Rocket Lab is down. Virgin Galactic is down. High-risk space space stocks are down today. Why? As we've already said, because of the Fed, interest rates, and earnings season. Uncertainty. The market doesn't know if J&J is going to report a great result on Tuesday. We'll cover it live. Then Microsoft in the afternoon. Then Tesla the following day. Then Next Year Energy, Google, Amazon, Apple, all of those next week. We'll cover them all live. They don't know. So they don't want to sit around and wait to find out. That's the way the stock market works. January the 29th. What's January the 29th? Keaton S. This was the gentleman I was talking about earlier. And Keaton S. is one of our viewers. Is he one of our members still? Let me just have a look. Keaton S. Can't see. Yes, he is. Keaton S. is still one of our members. Keaton S. has been a fan of the show. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. Keaton S. knows somebody, knows one of the astronauts on Virgin Galactic, and said he would get an interview with me. That never happened. No, I've got no reason why or any reason to doubt, but I'm just informing you that didn't happen because I was asked about it a few moments ago. So, Keaton, you obviously heard me say that. No criticism to you. It didn't happen. And I'm telling everybody it didn't happen because people remember you said that it would happen. So now I'm just letting everyone know why it didn't happen. Didn't happen because whatever reason that you have. Not down to me. I'm here ready and waiting to interview anybody. And you say there's a reason it didn't happen. I'm sure there is. Virgin Galactic I trust, hold strong. USA, welcome. SB74, welcome. Space 74, Martin, no problem. Don't stress yourself, PepsiCo. Have a nice weekend. No, I will I need to work the weekend to catch up on it. Can you check when its next Rocket Lab launch? We've been talking about that now. Yes, it's was it January 27th, I think it is. It got put back. I will update you as more information comes out. What thought on Plug offering such a low stock price? Seems like a horrible move. They did what they had to do to raise funds. They had no choice. Because of hydrogen supply shortages. However, the market have dumped the stock when the stock actually should be up because they didn't like it. We knew, just like Enphase, we knew there were supply shortages. However, that's just the way it is now. The markets have dumped it. I think it's still a good company. That's why I did a review on it, and it's gone up since I talked about it. Niels, can I share an updated review list on Discord? Okay, I will update it this weekend. I'm working on putting together all lunch dates. I'm open to have it. Thank you, John. And he'll put that into Discord. By the way, I sent license for your email as well. Let me know if you need anything else. Thank you very much indeed. $5 super chat. Please play Let It Be tonight. I will do. Can you please tell me what Plug It is doing? I'm too afraid to look myself. Well, there you go. We did the review. We're now trend number 1 on YouTube for Plug within the first 24 hours. The review was well received and people are buying it. There is my review. It's 34 times my average. One of the very popular video on the channel. It's trending on YouTube and I'm very pleased because I said it was a good buy and it has gone up from where it was yesterday. So that is very, very good. Very happy. If someone tells you to listen to your heart, so don't, because if he was smart, he would be the brain. Good thinking by you. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Martyn, idea. You could have a virtual portfolio on your show that you show daily members, and you could yourself choose a stock to invest in. Then members can build a portfolio live on your channel. That's not a bad idea. I will give that some thought. Let people discuss that in the chat and let me know whether you like that or not. I just don't want to confuse anybody. Double have no problem with that. As a virtual portfolio goes bust, so will the engaged audience. Yeah. The launch window is 27. Yes. You could do votes on it every day. The virtual portfolio, or accept super chats and recommendations. Okay. Does the USA not have the ISAs as the UK as ISAs, individual savings account? The United States has Roth IRAs or IRAs, individual retirement accounts. Rocket Lab is a good stock to keep long term. I agree, Peter. Anyone who agrees with you on everything and never speaks up or has an opinion truly deserves no purpose in an online chat. That's why everyone's here. We have very difference of opinion. That's what it's all about. Anyway, have you ever watched Joseph Carlson on YouTube? No, I haven't. Your account has a day trading restriction. Yes, my account certainly does. Has to get out of Sudo quickly. Your account has a day trading restriction. You need to turn on pattern day trading or protection, or you need to have a balance over $25,000. I can trade as many times as I want. There's no restriction at all. It's because you don't have a large enough balance, Ed. Build a balance first, and then you can trade 1 million times a day if you want to. You will be a pattern day trader, but there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, right. We have to get off. Knew today was going to be a difficult day for me. I hope I've answered everyone's questions. I hope so. And so before we go, let's see how it's been received by the audience. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen now. So let's have a look. Here is the show. There's 101 watching. The best we can get is 50 likes. 50%. Okay, 50%. We've currently got 12. Let's see if you are still with me and still appreciate the show the way it is. You can vote. If you like it and you want to see more, you click the up like. If you don't like what you're seeing, think it's a load of rubbish, that's fine. Click the down like. I normally get 99.5% up likes. Let's see if that's the same today. But I only get 50% of people signed in. So the most I can get is about 50 because there are 100 watching. Okay, so let's refresh in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12 has got 61. 61. There you go. I couldn't ask for more. Thank you very much for sticking with me. I'm here for you. I love this job. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a musician who started out on an investment channel. This is my journey. This is live. This is real. I have to make adjustments. I have to do what's right for the show, not what's right for me. What's right for you will be right for me in the future. Let's go again. Let's see if we get any more likes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 61 is 63. Well, what can I say? It's great. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see if we've grown today. We've had 560 through the stream. Some people come in for a second and disappear. That's perfectly normal. Average watch time of 29 minutes, which is way above the average on YouTube for any channel. That's great. So you're staying with me watching consistently. Our rate of growth is doubling every month. We're now just about to hit 16,000 views, which is our rate of growth, not subscribers or not views. Rate of growth is doubling every month. Please understand what I'm saying. 14,202. 14,208. That just sit round as well. That's good. Thank you very much indeed. So more people are subscribing faster and faster every day. And let's go one more time. 63 likes. We'll do it one more time. 65. Well, what can I say? Thank you very much indeed for your support. I can't thank you enough. Now then, the other thing I want to share. This was the video I put out earlier. Let me get rid of Mr. Mini-Me. This is the update video this morning explaining about my wife, right? That this is overnight I lost 8 to 9, I think it was 8 and it went 9 this morning. 9 subscribers from yesterday's video. 3 have come back. Let's see if how that's moved throughout this video. +3. Let's refresh it. +3. Okay, so 3 have come back. There we go. 658. The engagement, it's a 7-minute video. Did you watch it all the way through? No one ever does. 3:30. There's the average watch time. 3:30. So a lot of people still didn't get the end of it, and that's the way it goes. You can't make people watch the whole video. That's just the way it is. But that's still pretty good. It's about 50%, which is about as good as you're going to get. All right, great. So it's been a difficult day for me today. I faced every question, and it's time to get out of here. Okay, all right, time for day trader of the day. Are you up? Are you down today? How was your portfolio? Are you making money? Are you down? Are you up? Are you ready? It's time for day trader of the day. I will see you all back for the closing bell this afternoon, the music concert tonight. Let me give everyone the link to the concert tonight. I'll be working over the weekend for you to get more reviews done. There you go. There is the concert tonight. Thank you very much. It's now time for Day Trader of the Day. At the end of the day, are you making money? Are you up? Are you down? Are you consistently beating the market? Well, let's have a look. Let's see who's doing what. Here's my portfolio.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
I am up today.
A young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Okay, so what have I made here? I've made $224 in my brokerage account. I've made $111. So that's 100, 200, 300, 330 bucks today I've made. Right, up 0.55. So I am up 0.55%. I have $93,000 in my buying power, ready to buy the dips or whatever I want to buy. How are you doing today? Let's have a look. Up 0.55. Matthew K down 1.88. Enjoying all the ups and the highs. Matthew Kelly. That's what it's all about. Can we find out who's winning today? Let's focus on who's making money. Up 1.49. Jardestick is the winner so far. Okay, up 1.49. Down 3.7. It's been a very hard day today for Zaxay. Up, down 3.7, of course. I think the winner is going to be Niels is down 0.04. I think the winner, Yardstick, 1.49. Oh, Andrew, he's not one of our members. So congratulations, but it's a members only competition. I honestly can't verify an unknown member. It could be a troll, could be a robot, we don't know. It's a members only competition. Andrew, congratulations to you. Rallo 1 is up 18%. You can't be up 18% on an overall portfolio. You might be up 18% on one stock, but you're not up 18% on one stock. 0.18. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that you could be up 18% on a day like today. It'd be impossible. Down 1%, 1.78. Shannon Miller. Thank you, Shannon. All right, let's roll the credits. The winner is our winner is up 1.49. Jardestick. Congratulations. Thank you for your honest trades. Members, Bill, Fatala, Giro, Super Chats, Jose, Toledo, Jardestick, Rallo 1. I'll see you all back for the closing bell this afternoon. Thank you. It's been a very tough day for me today. I've been here. I've faced it all. It's been hard. I've been up all night. I'm going to go and get some sleep. I'll join you back for the closing bell. I knew today would be difficult. I could have easily stayed in bed, but I'm here. And I'll see you back for the closing bell. And then, of course, for the concert this evening. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's happy. I hope I've answered everyone's questions. Until next time, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea with my wife, Leah. It's been tough on both of us tonight, this morning. See you back later on today. Bye-bye.